So hold on, are we doing the same thing as we did last week?
Yo!
When you start recording, we're gonna make sure everything's good.
We here.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. We're doing a test check or check.
Just go, bro.
Test.
I mean,
but we said we were going to start doing this before we actually do like an intro.
he didn't. Tim, just do the intro, bro. He left you out in the wind on that one, bud. It was his fault.
All right. I was supposed.
All
right. So we're recording right now, right?
We're live. We're recording. Just fucking do it. God damn.
All right. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Brothers Chatter.
I can't even do this shit no more, bro. You're fucking stupid.
As you can see, why am I stupid?
Just continue with your fucking shitty ass intro. I knew I should have did it. Fucking ugly ass looking fucking costume wearing prick.
I spent no money on this costume.
Yeah, Maria spent the money on it.
It's not too bad. It's not that hot. It's not very comfortable though. So welcome, anyway. Welcome to another episode. We're glad to have you guys back with us. With us as always, our shitty ass Twitch streamer, Bearded Beefy, McDermott.
Because he's mad that I said he sucks at fucking intros because he's a fucking idiot.
No, because y'all fucked up.
Thank you, bro.
Y'all fucked up.
Twitch.tv/BeardedBeefy, live Tuesday through Saturday. Come check me out.
You don't pay attention, to be fair. No, you don't. Cam, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's fair.
Fucking pussy.
With us as always, my brother from the same mother, Danny G.
A MILF. No, your mom. You would be a DILF.
Wait a minute. Are you actually talking about his half of our mother?
No,
this
both.
Time?
Both.
You're talking about both. You know, I understand it's a compliment, but I really wish you wouldn't talk about my mom like that.
Well, you don't have a mom. You're an eggplant. You were planted, I think. I'm not sure if eggplants come from trees or plants, but you were planted.
We'll let you be the guest of that. Not that you eat fucking vegetables.
Well, eggplants are one of those things that could grow from a tree too.
Sure, so could a lot of things. And my name's Pops. I'm your one-stop shop for all your scrum diddly shit. Damn right. So yes, because we got 20 likes from a previous stream, I never actually agreed to it, apparently I did agree to let Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass pick out my outfit for the day. I see how McDermott's like, wait a minute, which one am I? Dumbass.
I'm not the one in a fucking eggplant costume, pussy.
So yes, I'm in an eggplant. Unfortunately, the funniest part of it, you guys really can't see, but you guys can't hear me from back there. So this is like 3 feet. This is like 3 feet away from me.
Tim, it's not cool, bud.
Tell me about it. I can't fucking. It feels like something's touching you.
You look atrocious.
Nutrocious. You look atrocious.
That's not even a word, but yeah, I don't know what nutrocious means.
No.
Yeah, nutrocious is not a word.
Well,
you look so fucking dumb. It made me use not a word. Fuck you.
Trust me, I had nothing to do with you saying a word that wasn't a word.
What's the green on top? Is that where like you get ripped from the tree?
You mean the plant? Yes, this is where it's attached to the plant. And inside of me are seeds that I give to your mom.
Is that like plant cum?
Pretty much.
Wow, they haven't been able to hear me this entire time, but now they can.
I said about testing it before. Jesus fucking Christ, we're hiring a fucking producer.
Oh shit. I love.
Pat, I'm just gonna let you know. There's a reason we're supposed to be logging on here like between like 7:30 and 8 before every stream, and we don't do any tech. We don't do any. We don't do any tech
No.
check.
No,
But we're
No,
supposed
we
to.
don't.
no, we don't.
Oh, it's
That's
okay,
why we
Tim.
get on
Tim, are you
at
mad
8
right now?
o'clock.
Huh?
Are you mad right now?
I'm irritated. I'm not comfortable.
Then get on fucking sooner, pussy.
I was
Well,
on here
I mean-
before you.
I was to say, to be fair, we were on at 8 and you still didn't do a tech check, so
No, because I was trying to do other shit.
yeah.
Anyway,
God,
we have
we're
a
so
fun-filled.
bad.
We have a fun-filled episode for you guys this evening. We got a lot of fun little topics for you. A lot of stuff going on in the world. But we like to kind of start off with a little bit of sports. It's one topic we kind of all are a little well informed on. You know, football season's coming up. You know, America's pastime.
Let's
You know,
go.
aside from baseball. Super excited for that. Fantasy football drafts are probably happening as we speak, or at least getting ready to. Some earlier than others. I know. I still follow football. I know I've kind of checked out of football the last couple. But I still do follow. But some interesting stories. I know. Recent quarterback controversy. Who's that for? The Atlanta Falcons.
Who's starting?
Yeah,
Huh?
it lasted a whole day.
What, quarterback
McDermott.
controversy?
Yeah, it lasted one practice apparently.
Wait, so who's starting?
Go ahead, McDermott.
Marcus fucking Mariota, motherfucker.
Oh.
He's back.
Nah, he's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, he's gonna start. You won't draft him in fantasy.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take Le'Veon Bell, first round pick again.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of things on TikTok about fantasy football drafts and stuff, and like running backs have been going downhill over. Jesus Christ! I think this is the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, you just
The
don't.
name. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the running. I know you guys. We talked about it the other day, and you guys said someone different, but the name I'm hearing all Jonathan Taylor from the Colts. That's number
What do you
one.
mean that's number one?
That's what I'm hearing.
Sit the fuck down before I come pop your little stupid ass.
Not me on TikTok. Every single thing. that
If
talks
you
about
take
fantasy
Jonathan
football-
Taylor over fucking Derrick Henry, you're a fucking idiot, and
Facts.
you should go over to fucking Germany and let fucking Hitler's fucking ghost fucking annihilate you.
I don't
Well-
disagree with you. What I'm saying is all over TikTok. That's what I've been seeing. All these things about pre-drafts. Jonathan Taylor, obviously Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
Derrick
yeah.
Henry's like top 5.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I don't think that man's played a fucking full season in fucking since his rookie year.
And
you
I'm
know?
not saying that's all his fault though. I'm saying that
Yeah,
has
fuck
something
him.
a lot to do with just how he's used.
Fuck him. He could have left. He stayed. It's on him.
Well, I mean, you got to put Christian McCaffrey up there with Saquon Barkley. Who I like Saquon, but I think we talked about him last week.
Fuck Saquon.
If you take fucking Jonathan Taylor over Derrick Henry, you're a fucking idiot.
I don't disagree with you. Just telling you what I've been seeing.
Hey, I
another
had
name-
Jonathan Taylor last year, and he did well for me, but he's not Derrick Henry.
No,
Derrick
he's not the
Henry
best
fucking
running back.
stiffs arm people fucking 35 yards, you know?
Now, let me ask you something though, and I feel like I already know your answer. Are you saying that as a Titans fan, or is that as a
Saying that
football
as a
fan?
fucking football fan, logical. Derrick Henry, who looks like a fucking defensive lineman, but he runs fucking like Usain Bolt's fucking cousin.
And as someone who
Uh,
owned him
and
last
he-
year,
And
I agree.
that motherfucker who puts one arm on a guy and like they fly back 10 yards, you know? I mean, or
Someone
Jonathan
else, I
Taylor
mean-
who has good fucking yardage, but he's not. I mean, you're not wrong to take him, but like, if
No,
it was
no,
Derrick
no,
Henry or Jonathan Taylor, it's fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Now, here's a question for you. And this has been an ongoing controversy over the years, several years. But you got the number one pick, or even just in the first round. Who you taking, running back or wide receiver?
Running back. You can get plenty of
That's
receivers.
right.
Never take a quarterback first round. I hate
Hell
people
no.
who take QBs first round.
so Tim,
I
let me
mean-
ask you a question. Quick question: do you
Yeah.
personally think Jonathan Taylor is going to be taken higher than Derrick Henry?
No, not necessarily. I'm just
Okay.
telling you what I've been seeing on TikTok. Honestly, I wouldn't. He's not proving enough.
Okay,
Yeah, I
'cause-
remember,
Not.
The
I remember him
opinion
having a decent
and
year last year.
the opinion from someone in our chat says Jonathan Taylor over Derrick Henry.
Well,
Really?
they can fucking put my large and small dick, my large nuts and small wiener in their fucking mouth. Fuck our chat.
There you go, Paul.
Or
There you
around
go, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, suck on my little ass fucking McDermott. Fuck.
He's taking Zeke first round. First
Yeah, I'm fucking gonna listen to a fucking Cowboys fan.
It's our year.
Every year.
97.
Every
It's
year.
our fucking year.
It's our year.
Dak may have got hurt, but it's our fucking year.
Yeah, see, and our stream didn't know, but I'm in the Dallas Cowboys new mascot uniform.
A fucking dildo.
Yeah.
You look like fucking Ezekiel Elliott's dick.
We just lost all of our Dallas Cowboys fans, by the way.
Fuck them. I don't want them.
All one of them.
That's true. That's
See
true.
you. Nah, there's a lot of those fuckers.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys are one of those teams in any sport. There is no in between. You either love them or you fucking hate them.
Yankees are the same way, in my opinion.
You think it's as bad as the Dallas
Yes.
Cowboys?
I hate the Yankees though.
Huh?
I don't hate the Yankees.
No, I
don't
do.
hate the Yankees.
With a passion.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. I could care less.
Fuck the
But the
Yankees.
Dallas Cowboys are one of those teams. You either love them or
It
you
was ever
fucking
since that one play, that kid reached over and caught that ball in that playoff game. That fucking kid. Ever since then, I've despised the fucking Yankees and every fan of them.
I don't. The Yankees. I mean, they don't make me mad. It just makes me mad that the Orioles have to fucking be with them. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say if you're an Orioles fan, I see it. That's why I was wondering. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's more if you're in the AL or if you're in their division. I feel like because like as a Phillies fan, I don't have anything against the Yankees. I could care less. I know they win a shit ton of champions. Someone else to win shit, but
you know who I hate out of every sports team in America?
Duke.
No, I don't mind Duke. Because I like Coach K. The fucking Patriots.
I don't hate them as much
No.
anymore.
I hope
I put them
Bill
with the Yankees.
Belichick. Listen, Bill Belichick needs to get on the same type of plane that We Are Marshall was, and they just need to find a landing spot. Let's just add another fucking team. Let's give our Canadian folks a fucking chance in the NFL, guy. You know.
I don't think there's ever a time where that's going to be funny.
What, dude? It's been. I didn't even mean
We Are
it
Marshall.
crashing. You guys fucking took it in that direction. I just said a landing spot. I didn't say a crash spot. I said a landing spot.
So where they gonna land, bud? Middle of the ocean.
Wherever the fuck We Are Marshall didn't land successfully.
Why do you keep saying that we are Marshall? It was just
I don't
Marshall.
know, bro. Fucking We Are Marshall. I don't fucking know.
That's the
Anyway,
name of the movie.
Next.
But yeah, the Patriots are the same as the Yankees for me. I respect what they've done over the years with Brady, and I know Belichick's an asshole, but I respect the man. I hate the Cowboys, and I think it's because all the hype, like America's team. I've always been an underdog type guy anyway, but all that hype, and it's like their fans are everywhere.
Yes, they are.
You know who you don't see a lot of fans? The Giants.
Facts.
You believe it or not, I know.
I
I know
think we
a lot
got
of
one of
Giants
their
fans.
5.
You only know a lot of Giants fans because you go out and look for them.
Nuh-uh. I know a lot. When I go,
Did he
when
just
I
say
go downstate
nuh-uh?
to do training and stuff.
Like a low ass kid. Nuh-uh.
When I go downstate and go to trainings and stuff, there's all kinds of Giants fans. I know who to talk to.
Are you sure they're not for the San Francisco Giants?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're fucking up.
You're right. So,
Think you're fucking up, bud.
So, as a former
turn
Tennessee, well, I'm looking at my notes. I had to
Just
put everything over here.
Stop
just so I could
turning
read.
sideways. You look like a curved dick.
Oh, I look like McDermott from the side.
Aw.
No.
No, you definitely look like a curved dick.
Yeah, you look like a Cheeto dick.
I think that's the purpose of the eggplant. Anyway, so Marcus Mariota, as a former Tennessee Titan, what are you thinking?
I mean, I'm happy
Nothing.
for the guy, but
Nothing.
He's going to Atlanta where
There's
they're
no one.
fucking terrible.
There's no one there for him to throw
Yeah,
to.
I'm happy that he gets to be a starter one last time. You know.
Like, this is like, he's 10 years too late. Like, 10 years ago, they had the top receiving core in the league. He's 10 years too late.
I liked him with the Titans. I wish he would have worked out. Just some injuries played him, offensive line issues. He wasn't bad. It's just he couldn't adapt the way like Lamar and Russell Wilson and some of those guys who have like the legs on them.
Yeah.
Mariota just couldn't get his arm to where it needed to be. He would throw a fucking like 75-yard bomb one day, and then the next day the motherfucker's throwing into the fucking Make-A-Wish fucking section in the crowd, you know?
Yeah, I did notice that. He was so up and down. Like, 1 minute it's like, okay, maybe future, and the next minute you're like, nope, no.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, Calvin Ridley, you know, is not there. You know, he's going to be gambling all season, so.
I would say, who do the Falcons even have?
No one. Is Hooper still there? No, Hooper's gone.
Oh, I thought Hooper
he
went to New England.
Maybe he did.
Maybe not.
I'll be honest, I didn't
He ain't
play
there no more.
fantasy. I didn't
They have
do
Kyle
fantasy
Pitts.
football though. I know the name. Okay, that's a running back.
That's
right?
it. No,
Tight end.
that's the tight end.
Listen, I didn't play fantasy football last year, so there's certain names I didn't.
Yeah,
follow,
we can
so I
fucking
didn't play.
tell.
God.
Exactly, you can
Damn.
tell. That's why
Alright,
I
hey,
wanted to
who-
start us off with this.
Bro, you're about to be like the,
Yeah, we need Craig up in chat to talk to somebody about fantasy, fuck.
yeah, we need 10.
I
to
need a
not-
fantasy league. I do because I
Yeah.
want to get back into it. I took
It
a year
is.
off. Yeah, I
Oh,
took a
they
year off.
scooted your butt right out though. They
Huh?
said you ain't coming back.
Who?
Don't worry about it. I can't throw names out there like that. That's snitching, bud.
No, I'm talking about. I'm looking for a league.
Oh.
So
Just playing a random one.
Well, if we
I
didn't
know, but
have
that's
a
no fun.
if we
I
didn't
wish
have
we
a
still did the one we
commissioner
used to do.
if we didn't have a commissioner that was a jackass and ruin our fantasy league,
Well,
Back.
that would be
Paul.
you because you were the commissioner.
No.
And you gave it to, and
Yeah.
you knew what was going to happen with that. Love you, Paul.
Facts.
but You knew what was going to happen. That's all
Facts.
you-
That lasted about 2
your
years.
fault. You have to take some ownership. on it.
no, I'm not. I'm not the reason for that.
It's not my fault.
It's not.
Anyway, because
Man.
that was the most fun. We did. This was a free league, and that was the most fun I had.
I wanted to play for money, but we had some cheap stakes.
Who?
Did you just say cheap steaks? He
Yeah, you just said cheap
steaks.
states.
Is that not it?
Cheap
No,
skates.
it's not.
Skates?
Cheap skate.
He's like, that don't even make sense.
Do they call it cheap skate because it's like you're cheap and you're skating on being cheap?
I honestly don't know, but the
No,
fact that
but
you
that's
call it
the
cheap
term.
Steaks is awesome.
It's cheap skate,
I
not
thought it
cheap
was
steak.
fucking cheap steak.
I love you, McDermott.
Once
I look
again,
forward to this
We can't
every
make this
week.
shit up.
Bro, I
Mind
don't even
blown?
know. No, I'm just confused on how nobody is fucking correcting me on that. I've been saying that shit for like fucking 20 years, man. Like, yeah, better stop being a cheap steak.
Anyway, who were you calling a cheap steak?
I guess
I had
Our
70% of the
league.
league that we were in, none of them wanted to play for money.
I know, I wanted to.
A handful of them, huh?
I wanted to.
I did too. I mean, I was saying like 10, 20 bucks, it's nothing.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
fine with the $10.
I was
because
getting
for
tired
me-
of doing it on paper, though.
I still enjoy the in-person stuff. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
I think
that-
most leads have gone to digital.
We could have did
We're
it
getting-
digital from the house together. So,
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
with smartphones and everything.
Yeah, I was cool with that.
Yeah,
Instead of writing my stuff down, you know.
yeah. But the yeah, that was the most fun I ever had. I don't mind putting a little bit out there, but you start getting a whole lot of money, people get really competitive, and that's why I got out. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But there was so much trading going on, and I don't really trade all that much unless it's like I might trade like once a year. It's just like maybe I had someone who got hurt, and it's like I really need a running back. So, tell me what's up. Other than that, I don't like making a lot of moves.
Don't fucking talk to me about fucking shit about fantasy, because now I'm reliving my fucking past of when I took Le'Veon Bell in 2 fucking leagues, my first fucking pick, and the fucker sat out all season.
Yeah, that would hurt. But I mean, it's every year that happens to at least one player, and it fucks like how many fucking teams and how many leagues.
I never have a good pick anyway. In all fantasy drafts I do,
No, you
I always
never
pick
have.
like fucking towards the end. So
I
all the
do pretty
fucking top
good.
guys are fucking going in running backs by the time it gets to me, and I'm like, yeah, shit, yeah,
Peyton Manning.
yeah. Let me get fuck. Well, this guy doesn't even have a picture on fucking Madden, so I'm just gonna draft him. I guess I don't.
Well, see, my
Well-
first year, and I think this is why I really where I started. Well, what was that, like 2008, something like that. I really didn't watch. I mean, I watched football, but I watched the Giants, or unless it was like a really good matchup, like to see like the Lions and the Browns play. I couldn't sit there and watch that. But after I got into fantasy football, I could literally watch any game, as long as I had players on it.
Right.
Not a
So
You're not
my
right.
first year, and Danny will remember that, I had the number one pick my first year. Now this was only an 18 league, and I had the number one pick, and the number one pick was LaDainian Tomlinson. That's what
Tomlinson.
most people were taking.
Yep.
Danny, who did I take?
Who the fuck did you take?
I'm a Giants fan. Who did I take?
Tiki
Yeah,
Barber.
it was the running back.
It was that Tiki Barber. It was who after him because Tiki had already retired.
Who was the running back? I don't remember. Oh, Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs was.
I mean, that
No,
that was.
It
No.
ended up being a good pick. No, it was
Brandon
because he
Jacobs
had-
wasn't bad, but like if you picked him over like LT or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
They
Priest
all laughed
Holmes
at
still probably
Oh
back
yeah,
then,
we fucking went ham on him.
It actually was a good pick overall. Brandon Jacobs was second in the league in rushing that, so it ended up being a good pick.
And
He
LT
had, like,
was number one.
1,800 yards and 15 touchdowns. Huh?
And LT was number 1 that year.
No, he wasn't.
You sure? Who was?
Yeah, I'm positive. I picked him up in free agency. Remember, I sucked at the beginning of the year because I did not know who, and I got him in free agency halfway through the year
Who?
from the Panthers. He picked up halfway through the year. They had a dual running back system.
D'Angelo Williams?
D'Angelo Williams was the number one running back that year. And I picked him up in free agency because he was just available. No one, he was undrafted because that's when they had D'Angelo Williams Stewart.
Yeah.
I had Brandon Jacobs and D'Angelo Williams. Just the rest of my team sucked.
We had a guy back in called Chris Johnson. That little hood rat could fucking run.
Yeah, no shit.
It looked like he'd stab you in a prison yard, but that motherfucker was booking it.
Yeah. So, but I learned very quickly. By the end of the year, I went
We
on
had-
a 7 winning streak. And then if you remember, Danny, the next year, I was first place all year, but then I lost in the playoff.
I just
Yeah.
hate how people like that like just do well in fantasy. It just makes no sense. Like
No, I learned.
Fucking
I
Joey.
learned. Joey. Joey was always good. But I learned how to do fantasy football because I didn't understand it my first year, but it didn't take me long to really understand it. And then my third year, I won, because that was RG3's rookie year. Now, everybody remembers how good he was his rookie year.
No.
I had a magazine and I had read about Arian Foster, and then
I'm sure gonna say the Aryan Brotherhood. I was like, what did that make you think of somebody?
What kind of
God.
magazine you reading, bud?
The Aryan Brotherhood's picking Christian McCaffrey this year. He got a 5-star. Shit.
But Arian Foster was
Fuck
the
yeah!
backup that year, if you remember, and their starter, I can't remember his name, got hurt. And so Arian Foster was the best running back that year. And that was the year that Brandon Lloyd went off Denver. And I had him. I had all three of those guys.
Go.
They helped win the
Arian
upper
Foster was a
championship
hood rat too.
third season.
Settle your ass down over there, Marine. You
No, wait. Arian Foster was a
Listen.
hood rat too. But who was their running back that got hurt? That
It was something Tate. I can't remember his first name.
Ben Tate.
Ben
Ben
Tate.
Tate.
That's who it was. He was supposed to be their starter that year. And the Texans were a run heavy. They still had Andre Johnson and Matt Schaub, but that they were run heavy.
Aaron Foster wasn't bad though.
no, he was good.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was
He was a
awesome.
hood rat
had
too.
But he
though.
was
He
he
was
was their
years.
backup.
Hey, you guys remember when Andre Johnson picked Cortland Finnegan up by his fucking neck and spiked him in the
Yes,
ground?
yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bad.
my man thought he was about to get smart with Andre Johnson. He
Hey,
got spiked.
do you remember? You remember Clinton Portis, right?
Yeah.
dude like went off on the Broncos, did his thing for like 2-3 years. That was, in my opinion, the greatest trade the Broncos ever made. Trading him straight up for Champ Bailey.
Yeah, because when he got to
Washington,
DC,
he had one
he
good
had
year.
I
One
was
good
seeing
year.
a year or two, but
And
I think
Champ Bailey,
injuries kind of hurt him though.
yeah, and then Champ Bailey went on to, Hall of Fame fucking career.
Hey, but settle your Broncos ass down. Just because you guys got Russell Wilson this year, have you seen the AFC, bud? I don't even know if fucking Tennessee's going to get fucking top 4.
What do you mean that like the AFC is just gonna be all right? Last year the NFC dominated.
Yeah, well, all of them came to the AFC this year. They're like, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it, let's get play
mean-
around the AFC for a little while.
Even though they were dominant like 10 years ago, I don't see really anybody in the NFC East being awesome. We'll see what the Eagles do. They got a lot.
I think.
Cowboys, I think, as much as I
This
hate
is their
you, I
year.
still think they'll be decent.
I mean, I think it's going to be the Rams and Green Bay slugging it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Minnesota, if they can stay healthy, can be good.
Yeah, I mean, with the receiving core they have, but I just don't think Kirk Cousins is the fucking answer. I
No,
don't
but
know.
if you have a good receiving core plus a good running, Florida State, baby, and a
Anyway,
decent defense, I mean, you only need Kirk
I
Cousins
mean,
to be
well, then let's
a
see.
game
On
manager.
the AFC, we got. I'm gonna say it now. I think fucking Cincinnati gets number 1 seed this year.
yeah, 100%.
I think
I was
Joe-
rooting.
Joe Big Dick Burrow is fucking slinging like 7,000 yards this
I
year.
was fine with the Rams winning the Super Bowl last year. There was one I didn't really care about.
My man,
Stafford,
Matt Stafford, baby.
Nothing against the Ram, but I was rooting for the Bengals. I mean, they've never won one.
was too.
I wasn't
And
hating on the
they had a
Bengals
hell of
because
a
I
playoff.
fucking love Joe Burrow, but I wanted Stafford to get that ring. He deserved it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with all those years he put in Detroit, I mean,
Yeah.
he went to a team and he earned it. He did what Barry Sanders couldn't.
Mhm.
Barry Sanders just couldn't make it and couldn't go to another team.
I mean,
I know it's a different position, but
I think your top 4 are Cincy. I think Buffalo gets number 2.
Yes. 100%.
I'm gonna have
doubt
to
about
go KC number 3.
And
Number 4 is where it's tough
because Indy
you
could be
say-
good, Tennessee
You
could be
could
good.
Indy and Tennessee are gonna be balanced. Indy and Tennessee's division, like our division, is gonna come down to like the last 2 or 3 games for us because I think with Matt Ryan, Indy now is able to be a little more diverse, which then helps Jonathan Taylor out. But I mean, you always gotta be afraid of Lamar Jackson, man.
let's say you got the
That,
Ravens are
that
always
Ravens
tough.
that Ravens D is always tough. Apparently, they like what they're doing in training camp. Apparently, they don't even miss Hollywood Brown right now.
Wait,
I don't
he
know,
went to
man.
where? Buffalo?
No, I forget where he went.
I'm not 100% sure, but I mean,
Nah, man. Jacksonville's
spend
taking
a-
that
they-
division.
they spend a lot of money,
Trevor
but I
Lawrence.
mean, Las Vegas has even been really kind of
Yeah, I was gonna say you have Derek Carr with
Oakland.
Devontae Adams. And,
Monte Adams, and then you still had that defense was solid.
Yeah,
Did you say
I'm-
you
I
think
just-
Oakland's gonna be better than Denver?
I mean Las Vegas.
Yeah, I think
Whatever.
so. I hate to say it, but I don't think Russell Wilson has it in the tank anymore.
I'd like Russell Wilson. I do. I just don't know exactly what he has
Now,
around.
I
him.
think I won't be surprised if you guys squeeze into the playoffs, though. I'm just saying squeeze in because I think the teams that are going it's going to be so fucking close. Because we're still forgetting about the Chargers. Those motherfuckers.
Herbert.
Chargers
dude.
are always tough.
Yeah.
I've hated the Chargers
Yeah.
for so long, and that was only because of Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, I just hated that cocky little motherfucker. But Herbert, man, I fuck with Herbert.
I think you don't win your division. I mean, that's going to be your guarantee. It's just that's what I'm hoping. Tennessee just win your fucking division this year.
I'd say, didn't they change football playoffs to how many teams made it last year or no? Is that baseball? So I can't remember
Baseball.
now. Football stayed the same.
Yeah, no, I
Could've
think
sworn they changed
football,
it.
I think football did something, but it's like a wild card thing.
Yeah, it was like a
Pretty sure
wild
they
card
did
thing. Like,
something like-
I could have sworn like 7 teams made it instead of 6. I'll say I don't have any. I can't. It'd be easier if one of you guys pulled it up.
14 teams make it total.
Okay, so yeah, they added 1 team for AFC and 1 for NFC, so an extra wild card.
I mean, it's still going to be AFC got to win your fucking division for sure.
Oh yeah.
Win your division to guarantee your ass is in that motherfucker, and then from there it's like, I think Baltimore is not going to win the division obviously because they have to go through Cincy, but I think they'll squeeze in.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh's, I think, at least I
Pittsburgh's-
assume they're going to be
Pittsburgh-
rebuilding for a few
Pittsburgh's
years. I know.
career is they're going to experience the Dwayne Haskins effect of
Uh-huh.
the team is not going to get hit by a hypothetical dump truck, you know?
Too soon?
No, it's not. The motherfucker was drunk and still had drugs in his system. I don't feel sorry for that motherfucker. You got money. Why are you driving drunk to begin with? And then, I mean, come on. I don't feel sorry for that shit. You made a decision to drive drunk. Fuck you. You made it. You made it.
True. So, speaking of other players, now I hadn't heard about this one, but you guys were telling me. Tell me a little bit about the Tyreek Hill situation.
As the Antonio fucking Brown.
Yep, he's the new
Of the
Antonio
NFL
Brown.
now.
He got his contract, and now he's gonna be an asshole because he went out and he just don't tip waitresses. It came out, and he goes to a restaurant, and somebody posted like, we love you, this and that, but you can at least tip your waitress. And he responded with, I do enough tipping on the field. I don't tip waitresses. I'm like,
So you know, like my brother, a big Kansas City fan, right?
yeah.
Like, so I hit him with a little, I don't tip servers because I do enough tipping on the field. A little meme there, and I said I didn't realize he was like that though. And my brother said he got kicked out of college for beating his wife and kid.
Oh,
He said he talked shit about Mahomes and Andy. He said he's been a diva, but he said I didn't mind because he was winning us games.
damn.
I didn't know about him getting kicked out of college for
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
I had
know
no
about
idea.
No, me either.
Because he's
That
always
must have
been
before
quiet.
the NFL career.
He's always been quiet in the NFL.
Yeah, but you could see the potential. I've watched him after he scored some touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think
I can see it.
Kansas City's office did a good job of hiding his stupidity.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Because you just don't go from being somewhat kind of quiet for a while to now all of a sudden you're a douche.
Yeah,
I think the Steelers did the same thing with Antonio Brown. I think they hid his fucking just stupidness for a while,
Yeah.
and then like when he finally got that last hit on the head, they're like, "Yeah, we can't hide this shit anymore. He's really dumb as fuck now."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, Antonio surprised me. Like that, like I remember when he first came, like wasn't it like his first year or two, he was just all right, and then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere and he was awesome, and then all of a sudden he's like a real dick, and I'm like,
well,
"What
it
the
didn't come
hell?"
out of nowhere. Like he was behind, who was it? Randall L. And he was like their slot receiver his first year. But then the second year
Yeah.
he started climbing, and then by his third year he was the all-star. And then he was an all-star quiet for what,
For a couple
3-4
of
years? And then all of a sudden then it came out, and it's like, oh.
People blame the helmet hit he took. I just think some front offices do a fantastic job at hiding situations.
Yeah, I mean, he was
fuck,
even
man,
on.
I had no idea Vince Young wanted to fucking blow his fucking head off until he took the gun in the car and tried to blow his head off. You know,
Yeah, I
And
remember all that.
Yeah, I mean,
They-
Antonio Brown was on fucking Dancing with the Stars. They wouldn't let him come on there if he was acting like that.
True. Yeah, it makes you wonder. I remember that Jets and Buccaneers game last year. He was like stripping there in the damn field as he was walking off. Like that shit was crazy.
hey, my dude just trying to be a rapper, man.
Yo,
I
he
get
really
it.
released
Ugh.
his track that night.
Bro, that was awful.
It was the worst
It
thing
was
I've
pretty
ever
bad.
heard.
It was pretty bad. Speaking of pretty bad, did you hear about Kyler Murray situation?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you know it's
Yeah.
bad when even the Cardinals are like releasing memes on their own quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
So apparently they've retracted it already, but part of his contract that he just got is required that every week he has to do 4 hours of like off the field, like studying or whatever.
Why?
Fuck,
Hey.
my only guess would be his work ethic.
Yeah,
Time in the
Oh, he has a
Ooh.
terrible work ethic.
he's one of those
I
guys.
guess.
Have you ever heard of like like a team saying like, "Hey, take this home." They did it to Jamarcus Russell apparently. Like, "Hey, take this home, study the playbook," and they just gave him a whole bunch of like blank pages or something. And when he came in like the next day or two, they're like, "So what you think?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I got them all down." And they're like, "Yeah, it was."
And they
blank.
were all blank. Wow.
So like apparently Kyler Murray's to that level where they're like, all right, man, like enough is a fucking enough with you. Like I mean, you haven't seen those memes where it's
No, I
like
haven't.
it's like they said there's one that's like part of his new contract, Kyler Murray has to get at least an hour of tummy time a day.
Yeah, I hadn't seen any of that until this most recent one about the 4 or a week.
Yo, they are going in on that fucking guy.
Wow.
Which
But
good fucking
apparently-
anyway.
Apparently, they revised his contract, so it was taken off of there. Because then he went public with it and saying like it was disrespectful or.
I mean, it's not though. It's not because
It's not.
it shows that you have no fucking clue. Your luck's running out. I don't think he like. I've really come to hate that fucking piece of shit. I think he's a fucking entitled crybaby ass prick.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to learn up more this year because see, I don't know what you know. I was like, I like
He has the fucking
what he
talent,
can do.
man. He's just
Yeah,
this
because
past
2 years ago,
season he's been a crybaby.
2 years ago or last year, whatever it was, I wrote him to the fucking championship.
Like he has the talent. It's just, he's a fucking crybaby. Like
Yeah.
he thinks like that's the problem with every young player coming to the fucking league now. They think after their fucking rookie contracts up, they need to be going from fucking whatever they signed, depending on their draft pick or whatever, to $100-some million for 5 years. Like, there's no like, hey, how it used to be where hey, you got done your rookie contract, you played well, all right, we're gonna up your contract to like $30 million for like 3 years. Hey, you do well on that, man, we're gonna take care of you in your prime. We're gonna give you a 5-year, 6-year, big fucking contract. Now it's like, hey, let's skip the middle and let's just go rookie contract. Hey, I want $200-some million now, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, too many of these athletes, especially the ones that go pro and especially the stars. I mean, if you think about it, been kind of carried or pushed through their whole lives, for the most part. And so, like when you say the crybabies, I think that ends up applying to a lot of them. Just you don't hear about stories, you don't hear about some of them. And I mean,
Yeah,
they're good athletes. They make that money, and I'm happy for them. But at the same time, and I know they don't sign up for that. I think what bothers me, which is why I've kind of checked out football the last couple of years, is these guys are supposed to be role models for these young kids. And I know that's not in their contract, but you are. Understand. It goes back to, and I know I'm being corny right now, it goes back to that old Spider-Man,
It
Uncle
is.
Ben thing. With great power comes great responsibility. That's how I'm sorry. I know that's corny, but I believe that.
When they're kids, damn well they're looking at some of these guys in the NFL like, I want to be just like them.
Exactly.
I mean, they know damn well like people look up to you, man. Kids, fucking adults. I mean, some of those creepy adults that are like, yeah, he's my idol. I love
Like
Matt
one of the ones
Ryan
who-
so much.
The
I wanna
one
be
who
just like him.
I lost respect for, and once again, I'm not a Steelers fan, was James Harrison. Remember there over the last few years how they've kind of changed the hitting rules,
Yeah.
and not just quarterbacks, but just offense in general. And it was really about the hits to the head, which it's football. You're going to take a hit to the head. I get that. But when they talked about tackling high and how that was a penalty, he goes, his comment was, how do you expect me to stop doing something that I've done my thought is, if you've been tackling like that your entire life to go high, you need to go slap the shit out of all your coaches.
No.
Because that's not how you're taught to tackle.
No. That motherfucker hit high because that motherfucker would knock a head loose and make that fucking
Mhm.
ball pop out.
Yeah.
I understand where he's coming from. I mean, that motherfucker probably, 70 or 80% of his career was, hey, Harrison, I ain't gonna lie, go out and take a motherfucker's head off today.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they want old heads like that to change. It's still to this day, I think it ruins football. You know what? We're paying you fucking hella money. If you get some concussions and you lose your mind later in life, Muhammad Ali did it. He ain't crying about it. Fuck, man. Conor
I
McGregor
don't
takes fucking hits to the head all the time. You don't hear him fucking crying about it.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't agree with you. When you're going high, you're going out with the. It's a game at the end of the day. Maybe that's just me. To be pissed off.
Yeah,
about.
but if
I don't
if
think
it's
they did
just
it for
a game at
players'
the end
sake.
of the day, then you need to pick a new game.
I don't think they did this for players' sake. They can say it was for players' safety all they
So
want.
what do you think it was for?
so the offenses can score easier and you have high scoring games. Because think about it, it's harder to play defense than
But
it is offense
you also
now.
may have had.
Oh, absolutely.
But you may have also had players who decided one day, we're tired of putting our bodies on the line, and then they took that to the union, and then the union may have fought it. But
I think it was a big part of it because I mean, remember like before these rules, like bro, these games would be like 3-7,
yeah,
10-3,
Yeah.
like 21-17, like everything was close. Like people were getting fucking lit, balls popping. I just think the NFL was like, all right, and to be honest, yeah, it had a big audience, but what younger kids like generations coming up like that flash shit.
Yeah, they like to touch.
They're
things. I
not.
agree.
Tyreek Hill ain't throwing up the fucking deuces after he catches a slant pattern because he knows, yeah, I'm about to get my head knocked off. Not no more. They want the high scoring. They don't give a fuck about. If they gave a fuck about player safety, those helmets would be fucking indestructible.
yep.
Sure, I won't disagree with you on that. That maybe the reason was behind they wanted more offense. My only thing is I'm thinking from the mindset of a player. There's very few let's just take wide receivers out there who feel comfortable going across the middle.
Don't be a wide
On a
receiver.
real slant. But I don't think that's a valid response. I mean, you're defenseless out there, and I mean, I know it doesn't happen, but you could die or cause severe life damage after I know we talked about the average career span for a running back is 10 years. Actually, it's probably less now. Wide receivers isn't much better. And if you're someone cutting across the middle, it's like almost you hate to call a play. And that's going to affect
In the
you later
history
in
of the
life. After
NFL,
you
someone
leave?
cutting across the middle that gets lit up, has anyone ever died?
No, they haven't. But what has happened is these guys get concussions. And did you guys see? There's people out there dealing with mental health problems, and they're killing themselves later in life.
You chose it. I mean, that's just like, I mean, no disrespect to the military, but that's like, God, you sign up for the military and then you go get your leg blown off. Like, I never hear a veteran crying about why they're missing a limb. They signed up for it.
Right.
Like, we're paying you more than a fucking guy fighting for our country, and you might go crazy a little later. Why is it when I played tight end for most of my football career until like the last season, why is it that I was expected to go make a catch across the fucking middle and get my head taken off and not drop that fucking ball, but a guy who gets paid money isn't expected to do that? That's where I'm confused. Is why could I get my fucking lights knocked out, and it was fine to knock me the fuck out in high school, but now it's like now we're vested in you in college and the NFL. Let's not kill them now. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
A little fucked up.
I just think there's a better way to do it. I understand what you're
Yo,
saying.
Crabtree, thanks for that follow on you or that subscribe on YouTube, bro. The notification just came through. Oh yeah.
That's our notification for when someone.
Yep.
Oh wow. Well, I think that's enough of sports for right now. So, kind of moving on to our next topic. Give me a second. It's a little harder for me to maneuver here. Some fun facts for you guys.
Is it weird that when I see a dolphin, I kind of get a chub? Every time I
You better watch saying that shit around Ashley.
Why?
That's her favorite animal.
No, like I'm saying, like I don't know what it is about a dolphin, bro, but like it just gives me pop.
She will fuck you
Like-
up over a dolphin.
Bro, my blood is flowing. I'm legit, like I get pumped around them. I
Why?
don't know how that's a bad
What is
thing.
it?
I don't know. Bro, have you heard the sounds they made? The motherfuckers
I mean-
jump.
Oh
Tell me what
No.
this does to you.
no, McDermott. We want to hear it.
What?
The dolphin sound.
What's the dolphin sound like? Damn, I shouldn't have done it.
I know
That's
what
my
a
fault.
dolphin sounds like, bro. I watched
Yeah, you know what a lot of
dolphins.
animals sound like.
Come on.
What?
What?
You just said you watched dolphin porn? You know,
was-
it's funny.
I
Hold
was
on to
seeing
that
if
thought.
somebody was gonna catch up.
Hold
No, I
on to that
watched
thought
dolphin
because
porn.
it's funny that you said that because it fits into my topic.
All right, but first I want to hear the dolphin sound.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, let me get feeling like a dolphin. I'm swimming through the ocean
Man, I
with my
I can't
dolphin
pee in this
friends.
costume. I need to get one of these bags.
I see Jaws. Oh no, he's coming. Oh no! I was warming my dolphin family.
Damn, I really gotta pee. I can't pee in this costume.
I told you stop drinking beer.
I know I shouldn't. But anyway, so I found out something about dolphins. It's very interesting.
That there's
So-
porn?
They like to
It's a
have
what?
sex with humans.
They actually do.
I
They
know.
would.
Yes, but that's not the fun fact. So,
How's that not a
like
fun
most
fact?
mammal, I mean it is, but that's not the fact. That's not the reason I'm sharing my screen and showing a dolphin. So you know how, like most mammals in the animal kingdom, in nature, out in the wild, the rival males will kill the offspring of other males, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, as a perfect example, the most well-known is lion. I know you didn't know it, Big Brother, but I figured Danny might know it. So lions are the best example. A lot of lion pride, which is...
Oh, I know this. I know this.
Okay. A lot of times, another male, it's one male, and another male will come along and fight that male. If the original male loses, the male that dominated will go around and kill and eat its offspring. And it's just all about survival and keeping the species going because you want the male to survive. Dolphins are no different. All right? And we all know how smart dolphins are. They're probably, aside from us, the smartest animal on the planet. So the female dolphin has devised a plan to keep rival males from killing her offspring. Do you know what that is? She's a slut.
Orgies.
She's a slut. She has sex. She mates with multiple males so that they have no idea if it's their offspring or not, and they won't kill it.
Is this just like a new thing?
No, it's not new, but I just found that out. It's an evolutionary trait that female dolphins have
Okay, so
developed.
in the past,
they have...
what you're saying is in the past, the male dolphins did kill them.
Yes, and I'm sure it still happens in some, but there are dolphins that have learned or whatever, and they mate with multiple males within the pod, so that males have no idea who's
I wonder if they learned that from the human species.
maybe. I don't think that's why our females have sex with multiple, but that's an idea. We don't usually go around killing each other's offspring.
I'm gonna get some heat for that one.
So what you're saying is everybody who is concerned about Roe v. Wade should go fuck a whole bunch of people, and now like you just don't know anymore, and like
I don't know how that really affects her.
I don't know.
well, if you're for them taking abortion away, then you just got to go fuck a whole bunch, and you're like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like your thinking there.
Yeah,
Could be. So
dolphin
reason-
pussy's loose.
It's gotta be.
yeah, I
It
would say
has to be
so.
loose.
So here's the
tight.
funny part.
Ratchet
So
as shit.
you know, I create these little PowerPoints for you guys, and I'm looking for
And
pictures.
we love them
But I
so
like
much.
to try to find. I know you do. So I like to try to find a picture that's relevant to the topic. So I typed in to Google dolphin female sluts.
Wait,
I'm like-
before
No, the fuck you didn't.
Before we
Yes.
go farther,
Is this gonna get us
Okay.
banned?
No,
Okay.
I'm not showing anything. I'm not
Oh.
okay. Well, I was gonna say I had a question about this picture. Okay,
Okay.
is that a male or female dolphin?
You can't tell just by looking at their
Well,
face.
okay, because that eye, like that face is making, is kind of the face I make when I come.
That's why I chose that. When it looked like it was kind of smiling and half like after like
Like the
that's why I
eyes,
did.
like kind of going back.
I actually try to find a good picture to use. That's why I
In the
chose that.
front, you see like it looks like it could be bubbles, or it kind of looks like thick cum.
Wow.
Like you see that, right?
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So I googled dolphin
Coming-
female
coming dolphins.
sluts. All right, I was thinking
Yeah,
I
you
don't know.
would.
I wanted it to be relevant to
Why?
the topic, so I don't because it's relevant to the topic.
on images.
So yes, so what popped up? Now obviously they weren't real. was a bunch of human women engaging in intercourse with dolphins. And I'm like, wait a minute, this, and it was everywhere. Like, there was a bunch of them. Like, this is a thing that people look at, apparently. I sat there for like 30 seconds. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, some of them were like animated ones, some of them were like blow up, like toy ones, which obviously they couldn't do anything. But still, just the fact that you took a picture,
That makes me start to wonder.
Hold on.
it really
Hold on.
does. So apparently,
No,
it's a
personally,
thing.
that makes me start to wonder.
One, you stayed on there for 30 seconds, so you were somewhat intrigued by it.
I was hoping that it was
Because
just
when
a
I
couple.
saw
Did
zebra
you
porn,
watch it?
I clicked off within 3 seconds.
Tim, did
Wait,
you?
zebra porn's a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tim, well,
No,
they're
they
probably
weren't video.
hung. They're probably
They weren't
hung like a
videos.
horse. So, Tim,
So
be
did a
honest with
girl
us.
really
I want.
fuck
Now, hold on. I want you to be honest
No.
with us.
No,
I want you to be honest. And I will only accept one answer because I know that answer. Did you watch it?
there was no video. There was nothing to watch.
I
It
call
was just
bullshit.
it was on images within Google search. Like I said, they were animated ones, like cartoon ones, or it was like, and you couldn't even see anything. It was like a real woman.
I'll take one for the team.
So yes, please.
What is
Dolphin
it?
female sluts is what I typed in.
You're
I
gonna
was
watch
just
it.
trying to find a relevant.
gonna watch
There's
it?
nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch.
It's
Did
images.
you click on video?
Well, I'm sure there might be, but I didn't go. I didn't want a video picture to put on the PowerPoint, and that's what popped up. It was
Well,
everywhere.
okay, so I have dolphin, animated dolphin fucking a girl from behind, animated girl with big titties getting fucked from the front,
Dolphin
a
attracted
real life
by
girl
diver's pussy.
sucking a dick,
Public
Uh,
sex with dolphin.
a girl straddling a dolphin pillow.
I see that one.
Yeah.
Do you see the real life girl? There's a dolphin coming up between her legs. I actually have an image of a girl sucking a dick. I don't know how that fits into the dolphin unless he's
Yeah,
hung like
I
a
got the same
dolphin.
one.
Okay. I keep looking at that one. That's kind of intriguing.
But see,
I
it's
have
everywhere, right?
girl
There's a bunch of
coming
them.
on a stuffed dolphin.
They're everywhere. So apparently, this is a thing. People, you're fucking weird.
Oh, fuck no! That's a dolphin dick! Do you see that one?
No, I
Which
didn't get that
one?
far. I didn't get that far.
Bro!
Which one?
It looks like a fucking baby mouse tail that squeezed out of a fucking egg! What the fuck?
No, I didn't get that far.
Bro, Marine, you guys, like, it's almost at the bottom. Like, it says 2003 by Dolph. I'd say it's like in the middle, maybe.
Did you type in dolphin female sluts?
Dolphin female sluts. So you see the girl sucking a dick, right?
Yeah.
Now, like, you gotta scroll down. You'll see it. Trust me. You'll see. It's in the middle. It's in like the middle of like the pictures. There's like a couple on the left, couple on the right. It's in the middle.
What's the title of it?
2003 by Dolph. It's a fucking dolphin dick. I'll put it on screen if you want.
I don't think we want to do that, do we?
No, we can't. We're on YouTube, bud.
That's
I
a
don't think
dolphin
we
dick.
wanna do that anyway. I'm
But
not
is
seeing
it
the one
fucking
that's-
someone?
No, it's a
maybe-
guy grabbing the dick in his hand.
I don't think we'll get banned for that.
Or a
I
girl.
don't know how I feel about showing that. I was just trying. It makes it really real. Right now,
It's not
just
coming
funny.
up
It's
on
just
my
a
side.
Joke. It's just a joke right now, but we
you
show
see it.
pictures of it. You make it.
Alright, how about this? How about I snap a picture to you too so you can see it?
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think our chat needs to see that. Ew! I just found a picture of it. Ew! That doesn't look like. That looks like a. I don't know what that looks like. It looks like a really fat octopus tentacle. Ew! I just turned my stomach.
I don't know where to go
you
from
clicked
here.
on images.
So, Yeah, we were on images, not videos. I
Yeah.
wasn't looking for a video the whole time. I wanted a
I
picture to put on our PowerPoint, and that is what popped up. There's weird people out there. I'm telling you.
I don't know where to go from here.
So
Oh my
I do
god,
know.
I see it. What the fuck?
I can't unsee it. It looks like something like out of Aliens or something like that.
The sad thing is, it still has a bigger dick than me soft.
True. So
I don't want to do this anymore.
Can we please get rid of that dolphin?
that's
Yeah, I
science.
can't look
So,
at that
yeah.
shit anymore.
Okay, so moving on to the next thing, kind of related.
Can we get rid of the dolphin
There's-
picture?
So yeah, so well, hold on. Before I can move on, I kind of want to get us ready for our next segment. There's someone.
Take it
There's
off.
someone. I'm trying. Let me give us a little segue, and then I will.
There's my new GIF.
All right. So there's someone who's in politics who we're all great big fans of. That apparently. Let me just pull up the picture. All right. So this person right here.
Ask you.
What does
Right.
this have to do with dolphins?
No, this is just to take a nice little segue into our next
Is
segment.
that a white power?
She makes me want to.
So you're doing what McDermott did with the Dolphins.
Yes.
It's relevant. It really is relevant.
White
But-
power.
So you have Miss, Nancy Pelosi here. She's what, Speaker of the House, right?
Yeah.
It looks like one big wrinkle.
So obviously, I'm not a big fan of her. But would you believe that back in her heyday, and you can kind of see it, as much as I hate to admit,
She
kind of,
did porn.
no, maybe, relatively decent looking.
I don't
No.
know.
Not quite so much. You can, okay, before you say no,
No.
I have a secondary picture to pull up. Just gonna put it out there.
I'm not
Okay.
taking advice from a guy in an eggplant costume on looks.
Facts.
Normally I'd agree with you. But give it a
That's Monica Lewinsky. She just changed her
That
name.
that is Nancy Pelosi.
No. Still no.
I mean, yeah,
What?
she has big tits,
That's
but
it. She just has big boobs. That's it.
yeah.
Aside from everything else,
No, she does not look good.
She looks like the retarded version of the girl off Law and Order SVU.
I don't think you can say that. The
What?
girl off SVU is hot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't
Yeah.
say retarded, but I
what's
can.
her
Mariska-
name?
Mariska Hargitay.
Mariska. Yeah, Mariska
Yeah, but this-
Hargitay.
she looks like, sorry, the special needs version of.
She's hot.
No,
You're telling me that's not at least somewhat.
no.
She has big titties, but you know,
That's it.
That's all.
Really? I think you guys should be wearing them. I'm just saying. When I
Why
first
does
saw
she
this,
look like that? And is she a judge or?
I honestly think this might be Photoshop, but I was watching.
I would say because I see
I was
a
watch-
gavel and shit. But
It might be Photoshop because I was watching. I was watching
Yeah.
Joe Rogan the other day, and he had someone who me and McDermott both agreed with. And they kind of were talking about this. They were saying
What do
how
you
like
mean?
Nancy Pelosi, like, I thought you didn't like Andrew Schultz or didn't follow him.
who? You said Joe Rogan.
Andrew
Schultz.
Schultz. Yeah,
he was
Joe
on
Rogan.
he was on Joe Rogan's.
Yeah,
Oh,
Andrew
okay.
Schultz. He's a comedian. So anyway, so they were talking about Nancy Pelosi having big jugs. So I was like, oh, that's be cool. I'm gonna check that out. And I looked it up, and
How does Tammy feel about
this
that?
was the best one. That
I think that's a real one though.
yeah, I think this is Photoshop because I doubt she. But it was the closest one. But I looked at some realer pictures, and even in her, it's like you look, it's the same.
No, I'm good.
The same.
Still
And
makes me want to.
she looks like she dresses you up in an all black suit and drips wax down your body while she reads you Moby Dick. If
Why-
you're into that,
why
then
Moby
go,
Dick?
Go ahead.
No,
I
why-
just what
I
like
was with
librarians, I feel like read a lot. I don't know.
I was with you with the black suit and the wax, and then you said and she makes you read Moby Dick.
No, she reads it to you.
I was just
She
say
reads it to me.
no one can.
You
make
understand? You understand what the story of Moby Dick is about, right?
It's metaphorical. It was all in the fisherman's head. right?
What? No.
I know it's a whale, but
Okay.
it's like the sea beast. But I thought it was a metaphorical, like it was all in his head.
You're a metaphor.
No, that's not nice.
I just wanted to make sure before you said that. Like, I wanted to make sure you didn't.
I never read Moby Dick, bro.
But that's fine.
watched
I just want to make
Cliff
sure
Notes
you
and
didn't think it
And
was.
apparently that's probably why I got a fucking D on that report, because I guess I watched the fucking dipshit fucking ones, and that's probably why my teacher was like, "Yeah, what do you mean a metaphor for a whale? Like there was really a whale, I guess. I don't know."
Yeah, that's why you kind of confused me because I've never read Moby Dick, but I know the outcome, Captain Ahab and everything. And to my knowledge,
Pretty sure, bro. Like I'm like 90. I'm like 40% sure it's like a metaphor.
I don't think so. So, whether it's a real whale or a metaphorical whale, what kind of whale was it, McDermott?
A killer whale.
Humpback.
No,
Oh.
that's not a real. No, humpbacks are they have platelets.
Okay, so see,
Sperm.
It was-
Sperm.
the whale
Okay, go ahead.
The whale Moby Dick has been interpreted as a metaphor for a great many things, from the judo, Christian God, to atheism, and everything in between. The ambiguity that Herman Melville built into his description of the whale makes Moby Dick capacious in its meaning.
So
He just said two really big words.
Thank
You
you.
did. I'm very proud of you.
It's
and you said
because
them correctly.
it's because it sounded them out for me.
So I understand where your confusion is. The story itself is a metaphor for something else in real, but within the story,
Oh.
it was a real whale.
Okay.
So,
Sperm.
but I give you credit. I'm telling you, you are the most confusing person I've ever met because you say this most stupid and random shit like cheapsteaks.
My brain, bro.
But
But
then
then you
A
say
squared
other
plus B
shit.
squared equals C squared.
Equals C squared, and you fucking know that.
I've retained some things, and some things they're
You're the
gone.
most confused. Like I want to study your brain. I want to open your brain.
Well, it's a lot of holes in there because the
All right,
cocaine.
I
but-
think it's now time to replace him. He just said he wants to open your brain.
Well, to be fair, I think like a lot of my stuff left because like cocaine puts holes in your brain. So like, I think a lot of my knowledge is going. Like, I probably was smart at one point. I think.
Maybe.
Pops, you're scaring me though.
I have that effect.
Why? It would be intriguing.
The
So-
guy in the eggplant suit wants to open your brain.
I mean, I want you guys. When I die, I want somebody to look into my brain, like see like how much activity was there. You know, like what's going on.
Well, it might be scary, and when we talk about opening at them, when we look at the habits of some of our other people in political positions, it can be a little scary. Have you heard about one of the recent things about our dear President of the United States?
That he's
And
a
it's-
kid molester.
Hey,
Hey, these are the coolest
FBI.
pictures.
FBI, can you fucking go rescue that fucking girl?
So these
She
are
looks
some of the coolest
terrified.
pictures I could find.
She looks terrified.
Oh no,
So-
the kid's gonna cry. She looks like she's already been fucked 17 times, and she's just like, "Fuck it, I'm done. Like it's
She does
my
look
life's
pretty.
over."
She does look pretty miserable. I'm not gonna say what you just said, but she does look pretty miserable.
Like what?
Um,
Bro, this motherfucker! I've never grabbed my kid under the chin like that.
No.
Like what the fuck?
yeah,
You're
and
gonna
these
get it
were.
when you get home, boy.
There was a couple other pictures. These were the cleanest ones I could find. But apparently, there's some recent information. We all know about the whole Hunter Biden laptop situation.
Wait, was that the
So
porn
apparently, there's yes, along with many other things.
And
So
the funny thing
apparently-
is, they can't find it.
stuff?
They
Oh,
won't.
yeah,
they
go
won't
figure.
acknowledge where it is.
how
But
convenient.
apparently, and I did some research, so I don't have all the facts on this, but I have some of the facts. Apparently, Joe Biden, when communicating with his son for some weird, I don't know 100% why, but this was before he even became president. I think this was a few years ago. When communicating with his son, via text messages through his phone, apparently went under the alias Peter Henderson, which I need to. It was from a book. Hold on, I need to look this up real quick.
Why does every
like molester. Just there's Peter somewhere in their
Peter.
name, you know.
Well,
Like,
hold on, because it's important.
Dick Peter.
the Peter.
Hold on. It's even stranger when I look at it. Oh, it's yeah, he used this alias. This is what I thought was weird about it. I'm gonna get even better into it, but it's an alias. It's from one of the Tom Clancy novels, and Peter Henderson in that is a KGB spy. Like, why would you choose that as your alias? First off,
Right.
right? Secondly, his son, Hunter Biden, there's some pictures on the web if you look it up. Now, I can't not verify if these are true or not, but has Mr. Peter Henderson, aka Dad, listed as Pedo Peter.
Shut the fuck up.
Pedo Peter.
Is that similar to Pedo Pops?
So, what?
Hey,
What did you just say?
Huh?
Can we? Hey, can we go back? Go back.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was doing something.
Listen, I want to get a hold of that girl on the left and just find out what she was scared of.
The
Yes.
one in the striped dress?
Yeah. No.
No.
The
Oh,
left.
the one in the the one up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
want to
my
know
directions are messed up.
what she is
When I
fucking
type
terrified
in
of.
Pedo Peter, why is there an artist, a musician named Tyson James that has an album called Pedo Peter?
It's funny if some of the lyrics have something to do.
I'm
Mr.
scared.
President.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Just like,
wait,
yo.
Hunter Biden calls his own dad Pedo Peter.
So are you looking it up or?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So the picture that you had there of that girl, the one McDermott was just talking about, that's the one that's. Oh my.
What? Spit it out.
I'm just gonna pull it up.
Was she Catholic?
Right there.
Can't see what you're.
Oh, you didn't see it.
No.
I don't see it. I'll change my screen back so we don't have too many pictures for our watchers.
Type in Pedo Peter.
Well, I was getting ready to, but I thought you were doing.
No.
Come
'cause I
on,
had-
fucking eggplant.
You said you were doing it.
It's
fucking
that
dumbass
picture. The girl that looked scared, but Pedo Peter is like splashed all across it. Tucker Carlson even called him out for it. Yeah, that one. Top.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. Well, I wanted to see if I could find. I don't know if you're going to all see this one, but apparently this down here. I don't know if I can. Well, I'm not gonna. I can't do it sitting like this, but yeah. So, but there's a bunch of these. If you look up photos where you can see like with his photo with where he's listed as, I want to say it says Jill Biden and Pedo Peter. Now, the only reason I would question this is because why would he call his Jill Biden? Or wait a minute, is that his real mom?
Jill? Isn't that his wife?
Yeah. No, Jill is Joe's. I'm talking about Hunter. Is
Oh,
Jill Biden Hunter Biden's mom?
yes.
So why would he lay? That's the only reason I would question it in her phone as Jill Biden, not mom. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, once again, could
He
be
probably didn't like his parents, you know?
maybe.
I mean,
very
he is
old,
now
so
going on TikTok, like spaced out on crack. So
maybe. So speaking of drug abuse, and I know we talked a little bit about the.
Yeah, bro.
We talked a decent amount. We talked about the Britney situation.
Fucker.
Yeah. Well,
Fucker.
and here's the thing: is I had heard a comment made by several people in the, how, and this is really from both sides, to be honest, right and left, because you know how we are anymore in this country. The issue, but I'm hearing this one from both sides about how, how she should be released, how she's being held for this little bit of cannabis. Yet we have people in this country who are locked up for the same damn thing, but ain't nobody crying about that, right?
It's
So I look.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, it's just it's a mess, bro.
Yeah.
This shit gets me. I'm about to pop.
Well, it got me too, so I started looking up because I don't like to take just one thing and say that that's absolutely the truth. I like to research because I don't like looking like an idiot. So I researched how many people in America are actually in prison for marijuana.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. Yes, there are people who are in our prison system for marijuana, and whatever your opinions are on marijuana, I'm not going to argue with you on that. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to anybody in our chat or anybody.
Oh,
I don't care what your opinions are. For it or against, hey, that's fine. But what I found is the people who are in prison, and I looked up several articles on this and several statistics. Out of the people who are locked up, yes, for marijuana, that's not the only thing they're locked up for. It's not possession that you're going to prison for. It's possession with the intent to distribute, like a
That's
ton.
her though. She was trying to come across fucking she was pretty much what was it? What would you call that shit? A large scale, like she was coming across.
Did she have a lie?
It's what I'm seeing, large scale transportation. I'm trying to see like the exact quantity.
Because I thought, and I'd only read the one thing, so I will say I don't know a lot about this.
She found the Federal Customs Services claimed to have found vape cartridges containing the marijuana concentrate hash oil, which, I mean, back when I was doing that, hash, like, that was fucking time for that, because that's, like, that's not just weed, like, that's actually, like, they label it as, like, a CDS.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
just think how much she had?
I'm trying to do, like, a quick scan.
Because I thought she just had, like, something like her duffel bag or something, like enough for her. Shit.
This is... I'm trying to see. Hold on. Let me just tell you how much was she caught with.
That suit is still geeking me.
I really gotta pee.
So do
I'm
I.
gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it.
So hash oil was legally prescribed, but
Okay.
see, they're just saying some. They're not like it's not giving a quantity. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like some vape cartridges. So like you don't know if it was
It could have been a lot.
10. I mean,
for her.
still at the end of the day, one is. I mean, if it's not there, if it's not legal there, it's illegal. You have it illegally. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
You're in a different fucking country.
Yeah.
And then the fucking idiots that are. Apparently, we have like a Russian arms dealer in our prison system right now, serving
Yeah, I
like
heard
25 to
about that.
life, and like
No
they're like,
shit.
yeah, give him. They want.
Let's trade.
They said let's trade, and the motherfucker has like made threats to like blow the White House up, and is a arms dealer. Our dumbass fucking feminist Americans are, yeah, let's trade him for Brittany. Get Brittany back on home. So no, fuck Brittany.
No.
Let her fucking die over there.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
apparently
saying.
it didn't
Like,
happen, but the fact that people actually considered it.
right. So like that arms dealer is important to them. That would be a big thing for them to get back. Us getting Brittany Griner back is not that important.
I did
She's
not.
not- she's
You
not
don't
helping
get to
her
watch
country.
her in the failing WNBA league anymore. Darn.
Yeah.
No, serve your
Shucks.
fucking time, bitch. Fuck, you're lucky that the Russians didn't fucking kill you, you stupid
Yep.
fuck. They should have. Actually,
But-
I'm not a right to fucking Putin and be like, hey, you know, I know you're trying to piss the world off a lot lately, and like you're doing really well. Like a lot of Americans don't like you either, and all Ukrainians I think hate you. But like I'm on the fence with you. Like you might have my support, but like to flip the United States over completely, if you put Brittany Griner to death, hey man, you're gonna be a legend. Like people are gonna hate you forever. I might hype it, you know. Fuck her. Just that way, we can stop talking about Brittany fucking Griner.
Sure.
She's a piece of shit. The
Well,
fucking girl is a piece of shit.
Well, and you know how media is now. We're talking about this right now, but in less than a month, we won't be talking about this anymore unless something else. That's what the world is nowadays, especially in this country. But anyway, so what I was getting at is the people kept crying, saying that we're all worried about that. But, and this, once again, this is on the right and left side of it. Saying that, we're crying about this Brittany Griner girl coming back over, yet we're not crying about all the people who are locked up in this country under weed. And like I said, what I was finding is that's not true. Yes, there are people locked up for being in possession of marijuana, but there's other things, intent to distribute.
Well, that's why
a ton of marijuana.
That's
As
why
well as,
they do that.
Possession of a firearm or something like that.
That's
it
why
wasn't
they get
just
you.
marijuana.
But so if I go out, anything under 10 grams is a citation for me, right?
Yeah.
If I go out with 11 grams, I'm not going to go. The judge is just going to be like, oh, okay. But they try to hit you with other things. Like when the cops arrest you, they look for other things to add to beef that shit up. So like,
Oh, I
you
understand.
could have a fishing knife in your car. They're going to say you had a weapon on you. They're going to say, hey, it looks like he was trying to distribute, or they're going to add whole bunches of shit to try to get the charge. Like, that's what.
Yeah.
I think in general, you know what? Like, yeah, I think if you get caught with weed, you're smoking it, you're not selling it, let them go. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
If you're not selling the drugs, fucking take them and let them go. I mean, they're just
Exactly.
they're gonna weed themselves out at this point. But like, people are fucking taking up for her, and I don't fucking. The bitch had a domestic violence fucking case against her, fucking like I think a couple years ago, and now we're defending her.
Right.
But let that be a fucking man who beat the shit out of his fucking girl. And nope, fuck that guy. Fuck, he's a piece of shit. He's worthless. This. But Brittany Griner beat the shit out of her fucking girlfriend. Oh, it's yeah. Now it's like free Brittany. No, fuck Brittany. She's a fucking terrible person. Fuck her.
Exactly.
I'm tired of the double fucking standard, man. I'm tired of the fucking feminist fucking groups that they're just fucking stupid. They're fucking all dumb as fuck. They have no concept, but they're just my pussy, my road, my pussy, my right, my pussy. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, you. It's logical in your mind to trade a fucking arms dealer for Brittany fucking Griner. What number did Brittany? That's gonna be the first question I ask somebody when they fucking say, "Yeah, I support Brittany Griner." Yeah, what number does she wear?
Yeah.
Facts. What team
What
does she play
what
for?
team does she play for? Yeah.
Did you know that a couple years ago she got an assault charge dumbed down, but she had to do therapy time and stuff like that for domestic violence? But my man fucking Ray Rice knocked the bitch out and lights out from there. Fuck that guy forever. Brittany Griner fucking beats the shit out of somebody. Well, she's gay and they were sharing the time of the month together. It happened. No, fuck, I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Well, and here's the thing: when it comes to politics and shit like this, everything becomes political nowadays. People get shit wrong sometimes, and not that it's okay to get stuff wrong, but you have people who are in positions of power or people of a high influence sometimes get things wrong sometimes as well. So, have you guys heard of Turning Point USA? What the hell are you doing?
He gave me a Cheez-It, bro. That's my
okay.
man. That's why I love
had
you, bro.
I had to click away, and all of a sudden I see. So, have you guys heard of Turning Point USA?
No.
Yes.
Can't say that.
Charlie-
I just saw
Charlie
that.
Kirk.
I just saw
Is it
that.
related?
I just saw that
Charlie-
recent thing.
Yeah,
Is it
Charlie
related
Kirk.
to UPoint USA?
Are you talking about that speech you just gave?
No, I
Can
no,
we?
I didn't see how to speak. Well, hold on. Let me do this, and then because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh
Get
boy.
into it. So,
Firm Point
Charlie
USA.
Kirk is more of a conservative, content creator, on YouTube and different things like that. Pretty good guy. I like a lot of his stuff. I've had a couple of his, but anyway, pretty good. So we know how The View is about putting their opinion on certain things. Apparently, a certain lady that we all know from The View.
Is that Lil Wayne?
Shoot, wrong picture. My bad. My bad. Wrong picture. This
Oh.
is
You
what I
did
meant
that
to
on
put. My bad,
purpose.
guys. My bad, guys.
Is that little? Is that
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, my man Lil Wayne gonna pull out his lollipop and beat the shit out you with it.
Uh-huh.
You better watch, man. He's a
That's
fireman.
racist as fuck.
Any,
That is
anyway,
fucked up. That's sexist.
apparently, they were discussing the whole fact that there was neo-Nazis at a recent Turning Point USA event, and making it sound as if the conservative individuals, the neo-Nazis in, and Whoopi Goldberg, along with Miss Joy Behar, were talking about how they were doing that. Before they could even go to commercial, they had to put out a little retraction their producers got a hold of. Apparently, yes, these people were there, but they were made to stay outside the fence. They were not welcome there by Turning Point USA or anybody else who was present. Apparently, Ron DeSantis was there as well. And obviously, they were trying to make it sound like Ron DeSantis was embracing these people. That whole comment that sometimes has been made on people on both sides. You know, there's bad people on both sides. There's good people on both sides. They were trying to focus on that, but apparently it was totally wrong. And so before they could even go to commercial break, they had to put a retraction out.
So a fake apology.
Basically, yeah.
Like they knew
So-
damn well it was wrong. They just wanted to ruin. They just wanted to take shots
Exactly.
at
They
him.
knew. They knew damn well Ron DeSantis, and I don't even. I know. I don't have anything against him because I don't know. He did not have fucking Nazis at a rally event that they were having or whatever.
But that's just the internet now, man. Like
It is.
it's to the point where like celebs are fucking terrible for it. But like, why? Like, bro, like, I mean, everything is fucking taking shots at somebody to try to ruin them for what? Like, what fucking gain? Whoopi Goldberg, nobody gives a fuck about you anymore.
But here,
No,
Like,
that's
look
my
at you.
problem.
Look at you.
That's why I brought her on here, because in the late 80s or early 90s, I loved Whoopi Goldberg.
You look like
Great actor.
Little Wayne, but fat.
I actually showed that picture. But like Sister Act 1 and 2, I love those movies. I can watch those movies today. I still tear up a little bit. I love those movies. And some of her other movies she did. Ghost. What was the one where she ended up falling in love with Ted Danson?
Those are the only two movies I've ever seen of hers.
There was a couple other movies. I loved what late 80s, early 90s. But she's turned into this. And she's kind of like, in my opinion, I don't watch The View, but from what I got, she's almost like the host,
Yeah.
so to speak, of The View. And just says some backward shit that's not true. And I've heard so many of them.
Wasn't she
It
one of
bothers
the
me.
ones that said like when Trump got elected she was going to move out the country?
Yeah.
She was probably,
Yeah,
I
she's
guarantee she was.
Still here and now has a talk show.
Yeah.
Weird what America offers you, bitch.
Yeah, it's sad. It just bothers me that people in her position of influence, because of On The View, which is still a widely watched broadcast.
I mean,
It bothers
it is everywhere though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like for example, there's a fucking thing on gaming called Call of Shame. This motherfucker puts out videos on like big streamers hacking or whatever, and then you go back and like other people who dug into the video itself, like, yeah, the clips he makes it look like they're hacking, but then when you go to watch the whole video, you're like, oh yeah, that's makes sense why they did that now. Like, why didn't you show that the whole time, you piece of shit? But he's got so much fame from it, like, why not be a fucking troll? Like,
Yeah.
So, Tim, I want
Yeah,
you
go
to
ahead.
pull up a video on your side. Look up Matt Gates.
we can't play the video though.
Why? It's from YouTube. Or no, it's not.
It doesn't matter. You still can't play
Okay,
anything.
so
from
basically, this guy,
I can pull it up and watch it later, but you can just tell me.
he's a GOP representative. And he's now going back on his remarks for what he said. But basically, all you see all these people on TikTok and on the internet saying like my body, my rights, the whole Roe v. Wade thing. And he basically came out and said, I don't understand the people that are putting these videos out. They're ugly and nobody wants to impregnate them. These are the ones that shouldn't be making the videos because nobody wants to get you pregnant. Like, he was making a speech saying this. Yes.
Is this what you're talking about, the Turning Point USA
No,
thing?
I thought it was Turning Point USA, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
He was
Okay.
a GOP representative. And he said He told these women, "You look like a thumb." He told them,
You look like me right now.
"Tim, that's very insensitive of you."
If you smash your thumb in the door, yes.
He told them,
How about you smash that thumb like button? Anyway, go ahead.
he told these women, "No one wants to impregnate you because you look like a thumb."
I hate it here.
So, okay. What do I want to say here? No, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna let you two talk. Y'all like make fun of the shit I said. I'm gonna let you two talk.
All I'm saying
Right.
is, no matter what your opinion about all this stuff is, that's not as a GOP representative, that's not something you should be saying.
I mean, you can say what you want, but I just want to base stuff off looks, though. That's like, I mean, I don't think like he took the wrong approach. If you had a strong belief on something, say it. I think that's where America needs to stop being fucking pussies. If you believe in a thing, fucking show your belief. Don't be afraid to show your beliefs. If you're racist, be racist, man. If you fucking like guys proudly, Don't be afraid to be you. But like let's be smarter about responses, Hey, why are the abortion clinics or why are we showing things like this? So, these girls, they're ugly as fuck. Who wants to get them? It's just now you're just being a dick.
Straight up, he was a dick. It was
That's
bad.
just a dick. Yeah. If you have a strong belief on something, man, have facts with it. Like, say why. I mean, I don't condone racism or, like, fucking weird shit that people do these days, but
Right, fucking a dolphin.
well, yeah, but I mean, if that's who you are, I don't fucking change anybody. Nobody's gonna fucking change anyway. Whether you sit them down and you have an 8-hour fucking lecture, like those sexual harassment classes people take at work are fucking bullshit. Like, if you're gonna sexually harass somebody like that, like I'm going to that class thinking, I come out, I learned something today. Me rubbing my coworkers' wieners is not right to me. I should stop. No, I got back that day and rubbed more wieners. Fuck, it didn't stop me from rubbing wieners. I rubbed wieners all day, 8 hours that day. Rubbed wieners. I didn't listen to that shit.
He's not lying. He rubbed wieners.
No, I rubbed the fuck out wieners.
So, with this whole thing that Danny
My
has
poor
brought up,
girl
I'm going to
first.
say something that I thought the two of you were going to say. Because y'all were the both to say, I don't give a fuck, but I'm going to say it. I'm not saying I agree with what he said, but what I am going to say is he's saying something, and in his position, you're right, he probably shouldn't say it. But he's saying something that probably most people are thinking. In the fact that when you do see some of these videos, whether abortion,
I never would have
kind of-
expected that answer to come from Tim.
kind of the...
To me,
let me,
I'm glad it wasn't me for once.
No, so let me finish. So, whether it's abortion or whatnot, whatever the issue might be, the people who are making these videos, majority of the time, not all the time, you look at it, and I know it's not, but it's like, should you be the one saying that?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what
Because,
I'm getting.
like,
I know that's
marketing
there's no way to make
these
that
days-
sound nice.
Marketing these days, if you're trying to sell a nice fit, shirt, you're not gonna be like, hey, can you show us your shirt, please? Can you, yeah, let's put it on you, No, they're not going to pick me unless they're trying to sell a fat guy shirt,
That's what
I get that. Like, a sex appeal thing, if you're like, yeah, let's sell this thong bikini, but, hey, we recognize you from My 600-Pound Life. Get your fat ass over here. Come put this little D-string on your butt, please.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but that
Like,
approach,
it's-
man, like,
You're right. It's not a very good approach, but I give him credit just because he's saying what a lot of is. Remember there, and it's probably still a thing, but a couple years ago, you heard of there was a feminist group of women who were complaining about that men are allowed to walk around shirtless, but women can't. Which
Walk around shirtless, show them titties.
exactly,
I'm-
most of us don't care, but don't get mad. Just saying.
Yeah, if we look, because you know damn well, a dude that's like fucking ripped, muscles everywhere, fucking six-pack abs,
Thanks.
walking down shirtless, girls are looking.
You're looking.
No
You're
guy
looking.
cares. No guy cares. They want you to
No.
look. But a girl that's
No,
gonna
the
walk
funny
down
thing is,
shirtless,
yeah,
braless,
Facts.
whatever, they're gonna. A lot of them are gonna care if you're looking.
Yeah. The funny thing is, it wasn't that long ago that it was even taboo for men to walk shirt on. Now, I'm not saying it's right that it's the social norm that men can and women can. I'm not saying that that's right. What I'm bringing up is the fact is a lot of times the people who are making this argument, no one wants to see you topless.
Damn.
I walk around fat and proud. I don't give a fuck. Listen,
Yeah. Most of us don't.
I
care.
don't give a fuck, boy. I'll let these bitches hang out. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Fat and proud, baby. Fat and proud. You know? God damn.
Fuck, be proud of your body, people.
That's
Stop
right, Tim.
fucking
Be proud of your body
saying-
right now. Be proud of your body.
Be proud of your
Yeah.
Stroke that
Hey,
shit,
fucking
Tim.
generic
Stroke it.
Yeah. Yeah, the farms grew you, bitch. Stroke that head, boy. Stroke that head. No, stroke the head. Stroke the head.
No, stroke
head.
the bottom.
head.
Stroke the bottom.
Stroke the head. Stroke the head.
Not the head. The head's up here.
Stroke the head.
What, like this?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Damn,
Oh,
daddy.
I thought we were gonna get naked on stream.
I don't know. I'm down to do a fucking Brother Shatter OnlyFans. Might be a little weird for you two, but
Hot tub stream.
I had an idea, but we'll save that for another time. I
Hot,
did have an idea.
hot tub stream.
I don't have a hot tub. Not
I mean,
yet.
pool has a tent. The eggplant has a pool though.
Pool,
That's true.
Pool has a Tim.
Yeah, your outfit just throws me off, bro. I
So,
bet you I could come right on your face without getting on your outfit.
oh, no, I did have an idea, but we'll save that.
Don't
So
be a tease.
with everything that we're talking about, it feels like we live in a world where, as Americans, as white Americans, and as white male Americans, there's only so much we can say about
I
things going on.
don't. Why do you assume I identify as that?
Yeah,
I'm not
2022.
assuming anything. I'm not assuming anything.
Then you
just
trying
did.
to assuming my race.
So
You just did.
you're right.
If you
I
haven't
apologize.
can tell by all the tribals on my arms,
Are you offended?
No.
I am from a tribe of Twinkie catchers.
So hold on. Are you offended?
I'm a little offended.
Nobody gives a fuck. You're so what? You're offended.
Wow, you're so hard. Oh my
Do you remember
god.
the old saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but
Yeah.
words will never hurt"?
Yeah, well, words you can't fucking speak right now, dipshit.
So
Fucking, you
anyway,
couldn't even get that sentence out, pussy.
I know. So anyway, so when we talk, the reason I'm bringing this up is there's a term been floating around a couple years, and it's called cultural appropriation. Do you know what that means, McDermott?
That cultural appropriation, I shouldn't be saying something that doesn't affect my race. I
Okay.
shouldn't be feeling about something that doesn't affect my race. Like when the Native Americans, live and they say we took their land, I shouldn't say that because it doesn't affect my race. Or about the black comb from last week, we shouldn't have talked about that because it didn't affect our race.
I said the power to all, though.
Yeah, it did say all. So you're close. Not. It's not necessarily that you're not allowed to feel. Basically, Danny, do you know what cultural appropriation is?
No.
Okay, so basically what it is basically people in our position should not, at least what it's been labeled as, not necessarily you're not allowed to feel a certain way, but you're not allowed to copy or mimic it in some way. Even though you might love what another culture or race does, or whatever it might be, you as in your position of privilege
Fuck.
should
What
not...
privilege do I have?
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly. But
Hold on. Fuck.
What?
what?
I'm not carpally or fucking whatever appropriate.
Culturally appropriate.
I culturally mimicked
Because you
another-
have tribal tattoos.
and I'm a white
That's-
man.
That's an example. Yes, that
Oh,
would be an
shit.
example of cultural appropriation
Oh
as it
god.
is labeled. It's here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not a
Fuck.
real thing.
I'm so sad I did that.
So the reason I bring this up is I've seen this several times, but I saw a video which kind of brought it back. That's why I wanted to talk about what cultural appropriation is. So basically, this guy, he was on TikTok and he was dressed in the stereotypical Mexican outfit, costume, outfit, whatever you want to call
Like a
it.
sombrero?
Stereotypical.
Okay, so sombrero, poncho, the black mustache with the curl.
Was it Halloween?
Stereotypical. No, he was just walking around like that because he was trying to prove he was talking about cultural appropriation. And so he was walking around, and you had, he was walking around. It looked like mostly college students, so white and black.
Oh,
It was,
Jesus.
the video was mostly just white and black, going around asking them, "Is this offensive for me to be dressed as a white male, American white male? Is it offensive for me to walk around dressed as a Mexican? You know, the stereotypical Mexican."
Is it culturally
And obviously-
appropriate for you to walk around and dress like an eggplant?
It's not a cultural thing, but anyway.
Why ask college?
So, well, they're because he knew what the response was going to be. He was doing it for views, but I'm going to get some. So obviously, the obvious answer from all these college, white, black, whatever, was yes, that's offensive. You don't know how dare you? You don't belong to their race, so how dare you mimic or copy what?
You don't know how Jose swam across the Grande to get to this motherfucker. You don't know what that Poncho saw.
Exactly.
do
That's
you.
what they were saying.
What?
So, and that was basically the response, at least within the video, that he got from everybody, was that yes, it's offensive. How dare you do that? As I didn't hear anyone say as a white American male, but that's basically what they were. You should not and cannot. How dare you? So then he goes. I don't remember. It was in an American, highly Hispanic. You know, a lot of Mexican immigrants, illegal Mexican immigrants, mind you, there. And he started asking them, "Is what I'm wearing offensive?" And guess what their response was?
No, senor. No.
No, I love your outfit. I think it's awesome. Because in their minds, they're like, wow, you, the white man, is representing my culture. I think that's awesome.
No,
I mean,
you know
granted,
why?
he was being funny, but still.
You know why? Bro, and this might come out as racist, but I fucking love Mexicans, man.
I do
Like, they're
too.
the most realest motherfuckers ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, bro, they don't give a fuck. Like, bro, the local El Genente waiters, bro, those were my dudes. Used to drink with them all the time. Like, yeah, they were a little sketchy, you know. Might kidnap you and take you back to Mexico for a little bit, but they'll
But you
bring you
might
back
have a good
safe.
time.
Yeah, I mean, they were cool dudes, bro. They don't give a fuck. Like, nobody. That's what I'm saying. One, college kids are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
College ruins you because you go to college like, yeah, like you might be like, yeah, that shit's cool, and you go to college, you're like, no, I
But-
only eat food that's grown on the western part of the planet, on the western part of the United States. I wake up every morning at 5:45 on the dot because that's when the trees release the best oxygen for me, and I do my yoga and I drink. Sorry, Tim. Buttered coffee. I said sorry, Tim.
Pops. Sorry, Pops.
Yeah, sorry, Pops.
Yes, everyone, I drink keto coffee. It's good for you, it's good for me, and I enjoy it.
But
And
it
it
tastes
apparently
like
makes your-
shit.
Apparently makes your asshole very slippery, so you poop easier.
It actually does make it a little loopy.
And that's why I said that. I was giving out a fact.
But
bitch.
don't try it because it tastes like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can, if you want, we can do a short.
No, I'm good.
This,
We
Just-
can inform some of our. We can let our
You know,
viewers
listen,
make up
you know
their
what's
own mind.
you know what's in here?
Coffee.
You know what helps in here? It's water with some
High
lemon.
quality A2O.
With some lemon. It's
See, I
the
drink
same thing.
lemon water. Y'all made fun of me.
I never made fun of
You
you.
know, shit.
I never made fun of you for that.
Yeah.
Well, and Marine's drinking his liver away. Marine's not going to
No.
have to worry about fucking keto coffee.
True that.
I'm
True that.
alright with it.
That's the. Hey, the whole liver thing's kind of a low blow, though. And I know
Hey.
you didn't mean it, but that's kind of a low blow.
Oh, that's fun.
Just saying.
Wow, I wasn't even going there, but
Nah,
damn.
I know.
I
that's
didn't-
kind of a low blow.
But I mean, if it's a
Thank
low
you for
blow
not
for
assuming.
you, it should be a low blow for me, and it's
Hey,
not. I didn't
hey,
take it that
hey.
way.
no,
this is-
low blow for
That
us.
proves the point. Thank you for Marine for not seeing it that way, because you know
I
I wouldn't
said-
take it that far. Take a lot of things places, but I would not go there. But you know what I did think of? No, you don't get to finish your sentence no more. Fucking
Bullshit.
fuck you. That's a
I'm about
piece
to
of
use
shit.
this fucking ass.
That's a fucking terrible thing. Well, you would just meet me on your end, dipshit. Fuck, learn technology, pops. Anyway, Fucking God, you don't even know how Discord works, you fucking dumbass. Fucking next. Okay, I wasn't even going to go on you today. I wasn't. I was expecting to go
Go
on
on me,
me,
bitch.
but you
Bitch.
have been
Bitch.
fucking irritating me today, you ugly motherfucker. You stupid looking ass fucking cucumber fucking going wild ass bitch. Anyway, you know what song I thought about when we were talking about your liver going? The Sweet Tail song started playing in my head when you were drinking. Like your liver's down there singing that shit right now. it's just dancing to this.
Oh, I feel it a little bit.
Now,
Yeah,
I
I'm
said-
feeling all right.
I said I know you didn't mean it that way. Thought about it. It was kind of a look. Anyway, so my only issue with the cultural appropriation video is I wish he would have interviewed younger Hispanic, get their thoughts on it to kind of make it equal. Like he did college students of American, straight American, white and black. I wish he would have added Hispanic of the same age to get it there to see if maybe it's even a generational.
I think the point though, like that I'm seeing from that is he as non-Americans. I think if you go up to a American Spanish person, they're gonna think it's an American thing. Like Australians don't care that we make fun of them for living in a fucking place that has spiders the size of them. They're like, yeah, mate, we love you guys over there.
They're living their best fucking life down there.
Yeah, dude,
that's
they're
the
riding
problem.
kangaroos around. Fuck.
You're right. That's the
And
problem with this
dingoes.
country. We create issues in this country over things that aren't issues because I guess that makes us feel whole.
The
It's-
media creates the issue. Think about it.
True.
You know how much you would hear about like police shootings or, just things happening around the world, like around our country, if the media would just stop playing some of it.
Exactly.
Like when Baltimore was riding like a motherfucker. Why cover that? Why give them the satisfaction of having that? Just don't
Facts.
cover it.
Straight
Yeah,
facts.
it's news, but you know what? Show me some real news. Show me, hey, what are we doing overseas right now? What's our troops up to? Bomb some fucking Afghans on camera for me, like something like that, The bad ones though, not the innocent ones. I think
Yeah,
they're bad though, but
the only thing that
Damn.
sucks is though it does start to affect the world we live in. Like, I mean, it's not a problem, but in the last year or two, we've had national sports teams had to change their name because of made-up issues. When this has been an ongoing thing for several years, and when you ask people from that community, they're fans of that team. They don't care.
They don't give
But
a
yet
fuck.
we ended up changing a team's name. I don't care that they changed. People have been changing team names for in sports. It's the reason that we changed it. The people who it affected didn't give a shit. It's hard for me to be serious right now in a eggplant.
Yeah, like I take
I'm
offense
having
to
a
the
hard time
commanders.
thinking.
I take offense to the commanders. I'm a ship commander, and I don't like it.
I seriously just want to go home.
I don't like it, so I'm offended.
Pains me every Friday.
Love it, McDermott. We love you. McDermott, you can be a commander. You can command this dick.
He already does.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Tim, why don't we talk about the time you sexually molested me in the bathroom?
That never happened.
Actually.
And
Okay.
you can't prove it.
What?
You can't prove
25 likes, and I'll say that story.
You can't prove it.
Doesn't matter. I don't have to prove it in this day and age. I just gotta say it happened. Fuck, have you not been
Speaking-
following along all episode?
See, speaking of proving things, apparently some things don't need proven. Now, some have and some haven't. I was actually going to wait till next week to talk about it, but since you just made the comment, we'll go ahead and talk about it. Use of anabolic steroids in baseball.
Aaron Judge.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I hadn't heard that one. Are you just saying that, or have you heard something?
Everybody's thinking it now.
Okay. Maybe.
The dude had over 30 home runs before the All-Star break. I mean, come on.
Yeah, facts.
True. So,
Or he's on Adderall.
here's the thing.
No, Chris Davis proved that that's not a thing.
Well, they lowered the dose. That's why it fucked up. When he was on the high dose, that ball was coming at him like 3 miles an hour. When they lowered the dose back down to a normal amount, that motherfucker, he was like, "Oh shit, I really do suck."
So, the use of performance-enhancing drugs in Major League Baseball has been an ongoing thing since the mid to late '90s.
Probably ever since that shit.
No, it's
started,
probably even
they've been
before
doing
that.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
Probably,
the first
probably,
case
but it
was
became
with
big.
Conseco,
Yeah,
like-
Canseco started it off.
Mhm.
then McGuire.
Yeah, McGuire and Sosa. What was his name?
I forgot about Sosa.
A-Rod.
I thought A-Rod was more like the testosterone.
No,
No,
A-Rod
that was more HGH, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Barry Bonds.
I forgot about Sammy Sosa.
How do you
Yeah,
forget
Rafael
about Sammy Sosa?
Palmeiro.
I
You should
didn't
watch
know
that
he-
30 for
Rod.
30 on ESPN with him and McGuire. That was pretty good.
I
Manny
love.
Ramirez. Juan
Manny?
Gonzalez, Jason
Really?
Giambi. Yeah, and Miguel Tejada. These are the 10 top
Tejada?
names.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I didn't know
these
that.
Are the 10, these are the 10 top names involved.
Okay.
Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Rafael Palmeiro, A-Rod, Manny Ramirez, Juan Gonzalez, Jason Giambi. and
Really,
Miguel
Juan
Tejada.
Gonzalez?
Hey, we had 2 of them on the Orioles.
Yeah.
Wait, Tejada and who?
So,
Sosa.
here,
All right,
and-
let's be honest. He
okay,
never
so-
actually played.
Yeah, he did. I watched him play.
All right, he was there a year
Okay, so he's still in the Orioles.
at the end of his career.
So,
Hit a dinger.
so most of them were either proven
Oh,
after
wait,
the
we have
fact
Palmeiro,
or did
too.
eventually later. The only one who still has it, and I agree he probably did, Barry Bonds, to this day still does not admit that he took any type of steroid.
Didn't Barry Bonds say, like, he thinks somebody was, like, putting that shit in his, like, his cook, or someone was putting that shit in his food, and he didn't know?
Maybe, I don't remember that.
There was one of them that was, like, claiming, like,
yeah, but wouldn't you
yeah,
come out with that though? Wouldn't you? Because you would notice because he was skinny as fuck
but
when he
but
first
he's,
started.
but you gotta figure he probably was taking like actual hella shit, like working out. So like he might not have like a trainer might have slipped that shit to him.
Could have.
I mean, the shit's
So-
tasteless.
So out of all of them, out
How
of
do you
that
know
top
that?
10, which as many people who know, Barry Bonds is of all time. Out of that list, he's the one who never. If he did it, he was never actually sure. And I'm not denying that he did it. Here's my issue. So this performance-enhancing drug, which just makes you basically what, stronger?
I mean, it definitely makes you. It's cheating.
It's definitely
It-
cheating.
it-
If you're
it-
talking
it-
about
it-
HGH, if you have too much extra of that in your body, then yeah, it's 100% cheating because you should have never had that much in the first place. But all it
mean-
does is just enhance all your attributes of your physical self.
I mean,
Okay,
like
but-
it makes you bigger, stronger. I don't know if it really makes you like faster, but I
No,
guess
but it affects you mentally too.
Well, I guess in a sense it does. Like if you're getting bigger and stuff, and where you're getting quicker, you're.
I would say for most people, it makes them slower because you're gaining weight. You're getting, see anybody on steroids getting.
I mean,
But
Barry
I-
Bonds got
trust me.
slower, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw names, but I've watched motherfucker put some time on a 40.
So
Okay.
here's where I'm at on this argument. I'm not a fan of steroids. I would never take them. I'm gonna challenge you guys. Do I consider it cheating? No. Do I think this should keep people from getting into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. It's illegal.
But why?
here's
I mean,
my thing on it. Do I consider it cheating? Yes, I do. Do I consider it to take you out of the Hall of Fame? Sure. My only issue with this is they're only going after the home run hitters. There are so many others that have taken this drug that they're not
just
investigating
never got caught
because
So they
they're
never got
not
caught.
hitting home runs. Here's
It's
my
hard to
point.
say that.
Here's my point, though. You could take the smallest guy in the league, Jose Altuve. That man still can hit close to 30 home runs a year. Okay, it takes talent to hit
That's
a
where I'm
home
at.
run. It does not take steroids to hit. Steroids are not going to make you hit a home run. If you couldn't hit a home run in the first place, you're not hitting a home run now. Because, yes, you have the power to drive that ball, but do you have the skill to hit that ball? Do you have
It
the
doesn't help you
skill
with bat speed
to
or
hit
anything.
that home run?
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Look at
'cause
the people
this is
who
where
are
I agree
doing
with
it, though. They had the fucking Barry Bonds had the skill.
That's
before.
not what I'm saying,
Uh,
though. That's not what I'm
A-Rod
saying.
had the skill before. Like the
That's
people
not
who
what
were
I'm
getting caught had
saying.
this.
I know
But the
that.
people- What? Okay, so what are you? What are
My
we?
problem with it is, like, all right, maybe I don't think that should disqualify or disqualify. I think
That's
Barry
where I'm
Bonds
at.
should be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
But
The
my thing
motherfucker's
is,
a starter.
if he wouldn't have taken that, do you think he still could have hit 73 home runs?
I don't think he
I
could
think
have
he would have got. I think he would have got up there.
I
don't
think he
he's
still
in
would have
his
broke the record. I still think he
I-
would have broke the record.
I don't know that he would have broke that record without it. He was still a hell of a ball player. And I
Really,
think he
then
would
how
have
did
eventually
Roger
made the Hall
Maris
of
hit
Fame
61?
anyway. Luck, talent. It's hard to say. I'll be
Was
honest.
he on
Did you
steroids?
hear of Roger Maris? Did you hear of Roger Maris before? No, I didn't hear it until Mark McGwire
I mean,
and Sammy Sosa started chasing the record.
No, but also didn't
So-
live during that time either.
No, exactly. So the reason I bring this up is my point behind. I don't think it's okay, but do I think this is cheating? Do I think you should keep you out of the Hall of Fame? No, because baseball is arguably. Hold on, Victor. I'll let you do your thing here in 2 seconds.
I don't have anything. It's cheating. I'm just. You
I
both
think
are-
baseball is arguably the most difficult sport when it comes to hand-eye coordination than any other sport. Basketball's close because it takes some coordination to get a ball inside of. But I still think baseball all around takes more hand-eye coordination than any
Because
other
you
sport.
have that tenth of a
Performing
second to hit a
enhancing
ball.
drug- Huh?
Because you have that tenth of a second to decide
Yeah.
whether you're going to swing. That takes
No
a
no
lot of
performance
fucking
enhancing
skill.
drug is going to enhance that. The only thing it's doing is
Oh, you'd be surprised
Your
what Adderall
power.
can do.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't think the league that's why the league's not going after a guy who hits 15 home runs in a season because he has some power. Like you get a hold of a ball, you get lucky sometimes. But my only issue is what the fuck do you mean? You don't think it shut the fuck up, you little cucumber. It's illegal, bro.
not a cucumber.
If the fucking sport says it's illegal, it's fucking illegal. It doesn't matter if you think it should be or not. If they're saying it's banned, it's banned. Don't
But
do
I'm
it.
offering my opinion.
Number two.
I
Number two.
understand that.
I like Barry Bonds without fucking roids still probably would have been one of the best fucking hitters of all time. The motherfucker just decided that he wanted to do roids because he wanted to enhance what he could already do. I agree that I don't think if I went out and fucking jacked up on steroids, I'm not hitting fucking dingers. I'm probably gonna strike out every fucking time. I've never played baseball like that, but if one of you guys that play baseball fucking jacked up on roids and went out there, you're not hitting a fucking dinger. You know what I mean?
It's not going to affect your
you know that.
ability.
I might.
It's not going to affect your ability to make contact. Your ability to make contact is you as an athlete. Steroids that you're.
If you're a good hitter
It's just-
and you have the you can hit a home run. Steroids is going to enhance you doing that. Absolutely.
Exactly. It's
You
going to
won't hit
increase
more.
the distance you can send the
But
ball.
I think
agree.
where the MLB fucks up is you go after hitters. What about the Kershaws, the Cole Hamel? What about some of these fucking great motherfucking pitchers?
Pitchers who can't.
Why
Some
are
of
they-
them that came out of nowhere.
Why are we not looking at? Hey, why does this motherfucker just whip in that ball? Or
All right, look
this
at-
and that. Why is he?
Look at fucking R.A. Dickey.
I think you have a problem with pitchers.
A couple years ago, his entire career wasn't that great of a pitcher. Then at the end of his career, he becomes like this fucking all-star, winning, close to winning Cy Young, fucking amazing playoff pitcher. But no one knew who the fuck he was his entire career.
The average innings pitched used to be what, 5?
No, it's
Six,
actually
right?
gone down. The average
Yeah, it's
innings
went
pitch
down.
for a starting pitcher, they used to go 9 innings, 8 innings.
Since
They used to-
But I'm telling you that I've seen more pitchers now ride out longer than what I used to see. Maybe it's 'cause I'm used to
Only
watching
your star
Orioles and
pitchers.
he sucked.
Only your
But
star
your-
pitchers.
your top ones will go.
Yeah, no, it's actually
I think
gone
that-
way down.
Like I can tell you for the Phillies, they have like 2 pitchers who go the distance most games unless they're getting hit.
We have one.
But the other ones
maybe.
are they're going like 3, 4, maybe 5 innings. If
I mean, I still think it's like
I agree with what you're
I
saying.
think it should be if you're doing an investigation, why not just do random piss tests for everybody on a
That's
team
my issue with this.
instead of just like, hey, this motherfucker's jacking home runs. Let's test him. You know, like, hey, what about the guy who's in fucking left field and bombs that motherfucker to home plate with no fucking issue? You know, why don't we look into that one? You know, he's against the fucking warning track and that ball just. He overthrew the catcher and it goes into the fucking stands behind him. You know, why don't we look at that motherfucker? Or why don't we look at the guy who was fucking whipping it from fucking shortstop or third to fucking first every fucking time like nothing? Like, just investigate the whole team at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think ultimately, I'm by no means an advocate of steroids, but like you're saying, if you're going to investigate just the home run hitters, you need to investigate anybody. Just let it be what it is.
I think baseball is one of the sports, other than football, like that it would help. But baseball, you guys said baseball to a T. Like you can take some of your greatest athletes in the world and put them on a baseball field, and like yeah, they might be able to do something in the field. But when it comes to batting or something,
No, they're not.
I don't
hitting that
know,
ball.
man.
They're not hitting that.
I like
ball.
that. That's like that. You're training for that for a while to get
You have
that
to train
hand-eye
for that
coordination
a
in.
long time.
But especially when you're getting pitched to by MLB fucking pitchers, you put me up against the worst pitcher ever in the MLB, he's still striking me out, making me look dumb. It's a whole different thing. But I think football and baseball are the only things I think steroids really affects to a T. Like soccer, what are you going? Like you're not getting much from soccer. Like yeah, you might be a little stronger than other people, but at the end of the day, you just get yellow cards anyway for fucking knocking someone down. So
Right.
that don't help you. Basketball to an extent, I guess like you would be a little stronger. You might be able to like get in there, but still with the foul, like just doesn't make sense to really do it in basketball much.
I mean,
So
except for,
football
like,
and baseball
jumping
like your
power.
biggest. But I mean, but like Tim said, like you're gonna weigh a little more, so like you might not be able to jump as high because that right there makes sense because muscle kind of weighs a little bit more, so you might.
It does weigh a little bit more. I think if anything,
It definitely makes you can
That'd
get
be the
quicker off of
advantage.
it, but like weight wise, I mean,
if you have a smart workout regimen, kid me.
I
But if
think
you're
they
just going
just
in and lifting, it's going to make you slower to build muscle.
Yeah.
they ban so much stuff. Like I'm for it. Hey, you want to fucking make it legal? I'm cool with it. Make fucking steroids legal, man. At the end of the day, like the downside you hear about steroids, like what that Chris Benoit guy who they said steroids made him killed. No, that was a mental illness.
Yeah, it was definitely a mental illness.
What's the steroids?
Yeah.
Steroids don't make you go slaughter your whole family and then yourself. You know,
Exactly.
yeah, it was
What
just
was the
mental
big
illness.
thing when we were kids, or at least me and Danny was kids? What was the big thing that turned you on steroids?
That what?
What was the big thing when we were kids, when steroids was first kind of a thing? What was the big thing that was supposed to turn you away from steroids?
You're nuts.
Your nuts got smaller.
Yeah,
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 which-
like your
which-
sperm
alright.
count too.
I'm not going to.
They
like I said, I
can, but
won't-
so what? That's
I
on
won't
you.
throw. I won't throw the name. I ain't gonna shame nobody. I mean, I support what he did anyway. I would help him, but so like I can't say hypothetically I say with the guy. You know, all right, we'll get that. But I saw like the transformation of things, right? Like that shit works. One, like that shit's not, it doesn't. You just I can't just fucking inject it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get big and strong now. No, like I mean, they were putting time in. Like he was doing more workouts. It gives you that energy to do more work. That's
I
why
have
you
heard that.
get bigger. But like, yeah, the nuts shrank a little bit. But I'm pretty sure when he got done the cycle and like it kind of was going like they come back. Like they're not. It's not like a permanent shrinkage. Like I think it affects your sperm count and stuff. Like it kind of fucks with your
So
like.
I
The
wonder
birth
if
shit.
it's like something that affects your blood flow and your blood vessels. Maybe that's why they shrink.
I know it shrinks because he was like, yeah, I noticed my balls have shrunk a little bit. But like when it's all said and done, like after the cycle, I think they come back a little bit. Like I don't like they're not like fucking peas forever, you know. But like
Yeah.
I mean, like, and I didn't like it wasn't even that big of a notice to be honest. Like
Well,
you
and
could
the only
tell,
other,
but only you, like, if somebody sees your nuts, like, you know, they're
I'm
like,
glad that
oh, yeah.
you took
Yes,
enough time to
small
notice
nut.
the size of his nuts before and after, though.
Huh?
I said I'm really glad
I
that
did.
you...
I was...
Were you in there with a tape measure and everything?
No, I took visual right because I
Look
was
at his lips.
I was curious. I was fuck. Plus, I had to be the one to inject them. So, I mean, it was just easier to instead of rolling the pant leg up or the boxers up. Just
I feel like you liked it.
no. I mean, it was interesting because that was the one thing that they scared us with too. Like, you take steroids, you're gonna have a small wee wee and and small nuts. And I was like, well, I already got one of the two. So what's stopping me now?
That was
But-
the only thing that I really. Well, there was one other thing, and I don't even know. I only saw one example of that. Is that it can kind of affect your mood. It can make you, because like you said, it gives you energy.
Roid
Can
rage?
depress.
Okay, so I'll add to that because, like I said, I mean,
I've seen the roid
2
rage.
years, I went through multiple cycles like that. I didn't do it, obviously. You know, I wish I did because maybe I want to be fat, but I'll probably be fatter now. But
True.
nah, I mean, like yeah, like mood wise, like I mean, it's like abusing Adderall. I guess like you're up, you're hyper, you want to, you know, let's do it. But like, I mean, yeah, but like I
I've seen the
don't
roid rage.
think it made you into a bad mood. I just think like if you're moody or you're cranky, like it just intensifies it. But like, I mean, there was no like fucking punching walls, punching like it was almost like a female on like their time of the month. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like
Just more irritable.
it was like irritable, but it wasn't like I'ma fucking kill you. No, it was like emotion. You know what I mean? Like emotions were kind of coming in, but that was also like I think people got like play like the test and like the all the other stuff you gotta take with that shit outright to get to a good level. But for I mean, it was like once every few weeks he might have been like that, you know. And it wasn't like nothing you couldn't do. You just be like, yeah, bro, go do some push-ups. And he go do some push-ups and was happy as shit. So, you're, hey, bro, why don't we go make a protein shake? You know?
Yeah.
I'm for it, man. Fucking fuck it, man. Like, that shit's nothing. Like, that's not bad.
But it's bad for baseball players.
No, not if everybody can do it legally.
Oh, all right.
Fuck it.
So when we talk about strength and being dominant, I think we can all be stronger than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was wondering when that was coming up. I saw it like twice.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to sneak preview. So actually, it's just a real quick interesting thing because I didn't know this, and I love the Teenage Mutant. Did
Oh.
you know
They were on steroids.
that there's no, maybe. Who knows what was in that sewer water?
No,
So,
I thought it was ooze.
Did you know that Master Splinter actually assigned each turtle their weapon based off of their personality?
Yeah, that was in the movie, wasn't it?
Not that I remember.
I don't like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I don't know.
Well, we don't like you. So I guess this is more for Danny and any of our.
Well, he's
followers
leaving.
who are over the age of 30.
He's leaving.
So
I wish you were in this fucking room so I could hit you in your shit right now.
Yeah, dude. Let me go watch a whole bunch of fucking turtles.
it was an
Fucking
awesome show.
unrealistically fucking beat
Isn't
up.
all cartoons a little unrealistic? It was a
I
good
wasn't
show.
into that shit, bro.
It
I
was
like-
well. You're also pretty young. Like when it
said
was
dumb?
good, when it first came
no,
out,
young,
we were
yeah.
we were at that prime age for the teenage. So, as we know, our man in red, Raphael, was kind of seen as the hot-headed or most aggressive of the turtles, and he wields the sai, which is traditionally a defensive weapon used for peacekeeping. And Splinter gave him this weapon to teach him patience and discipline. All right, so pretty cool when you think about it. Mikey, or Michelangelo, which pretty sure that was your favorite, right, Danny?
That's right.
Yeah. Mikey, he was a scatterbrained goofball, very playful, of the turtles, funny as hell.
My man!
And he
Makes
he
sense.
wielded the nunchuck or nunchaku. which is a weapon that's infamous for its complexity and on how to use it and ease of injuring the user. It's very easy to hit yourself with a nunchuck. Danny and I both know because my dad had a set of nunchucks.
I don't know
used to try
why.
to use them.
To this day, I still
I
don't know why.
I don't know why he had a pair, but needless to say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was popular. Me and Danny used to try to use these nunchucks, and we
That fucking shit hurts.
And it was soft, but it still hurt. But anyway, so this was to teach Mikey, to teach him how to focus and not take combat. Donatello, the Wiz, the brain, was the most intelligent and tech-savvy of all the turtles. He wielded the bow, which was a simple wooden staff. And this was to teach him, as the wise, thinker, creativity, and making do with what you have. And then last, and definitely not least my favorite, the leader, Turtles, Leonardo,
Most boring
was seen
one.
as the most, he was seen as the most ethical and heroic. And he wielded swords, or katanas. It was the only bladed weapon out of the four, and the most lethal by default. This was to teach him that even though he was ethical, moral, and he had great, that there's times where he may be forced to take a life to protect the people that he cared about. So I thought that was a cool little thing because, like I said, I love the turtle. Growing up, I did not know that there was a reason Turtle was assigned. It was basically the opposite of their personality to kind of balance them, so to speak. I thought that was kind of cool.
Huh.
Neat little fun fact. So,
What were you gonna say?
I just went
No, I liked it because I fuck with the turtles. I love the turtles.
Batman,
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
I mean, they're all good, but nothing has. Maybe I'm wrong.
They saw
Nothing-
crowd. That'd be violent. Fuck you.
Nothing like the Turtles has ever been made. So, I mean, they've tried to make some other things, shark cartoon. I can't remember all, but nothing like the
sharks?
Turtles. And I mean, it just there was like guys who turned into sharks or something like that.
Yeah, I
So-
know.
Oh, Jaws.
No, you're dumb as fuck. Oh my god.
But the Turtles it came out of nowhere. I mean, the
Street
TV
Sharks.
show was a hit immediately. Street Sharks. The toy line was awesome. You wanted every toy.
Facts. The Cosmodrome, not Cosmodrome.
The Cosmodrome.
The Technodrome.
only our the Technodrome. Only our Destiny fans will get that reference.
The Technodrome.
The movies, you can't deny, were awesome. The third one was a little.
I still fuck with it, man. It had one of the greatest
I
songs of
still-
all time in it. Tarzan Boy.
Yeah, Tarzan by Boy.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that right now.
I can't remember.
Oh,
by Beat Goes Bang was the name of the band.
no, Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. You're right. Beat Goes Bang was some. You're right. Baltimore.
I'm gonna fucking hit you for that.
Yes. So yes, the movie was. I liked it. I agree with you. I liked it. It didn't do that as in reviews, but the first two movies were, especially the first one. The first one was great.
Darren, what are you doing?
Aw.
I guess apparently we lost him on that.
No.
You're really disrespecting our childhood, right?
No.
You're disrespecting our
Come over
podcast
and
right
egg
now.
I'm getting ready to come
No.
over and
I have a surprise for you guys.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm just getting it ready. Okay. Tim, you finish up what you're saying now.
No, that's it. Honestly, that's about it. I have one other thing, or I have a couple other things, but
I was gonna say I wanted to surprise you two guys, because you're always making me do some fucked up like spelling bee shit, math quizzes,
Oh god.
and it's fucking ridiculous that it's always fucking me.
Here we go.
So, chat forever, and viewers who watch this later on, these two fucking dickwads always argue who's the better Destiny player, who knows more as a brother, who does this better. So, we're going to find out.
Here
'cause
we
have
go.
a little Destiny quiz. So, this is how we're going to play the game. I'm going to be your lovely host now for the day.
hold on. I'm
mean-
going to give credit where credit's due. Danny pays more attention to the, so I'm going to give him
Exactly.
credit.
That's what I'm saying. We're about to shut your little stupid ass up, bitch.
So you
All right.
already have a favorite, but anyway, go ahead.
Okay. So, I was trying to come up with a way to like get a buzzer somehow, but like I'm not tech savvy. So, how we're gonna do it is I have to finish reading the question. As soon as I finish, the first one I see with their hand up, finger, whatever, just throw it up, gets the answer first. If they're wrong, the other person gets it. Now I have 1,
Wait a
2,
minute, gets the answer or
3,
gets the
4,
point?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll say out of 10, we might not do all 10. It's going to be they get an answer. If they get it wrong, it's just the question's over.
What do you mean? The other person doesn't get a chance to answer?
No, listen, you fucking stupid ass fucking vegetable. Fucking. God damn. Now I know how you feel when you're doing this shit. Fuck, I must be dumb if you're making fun of me. No, if you get your hand up first, Tim, and you get it wrong, Marine gets a chance to answer.
Okay, that's not
Marine,
exactly what you said.
if Marine doesn't answer right, then it's just nobody gets a question.
Well, duh.
Okay, so do we
That
want
obviously didn't
to,
need to be said.
since we're running a little lower on time, actually we're over time, we'll do first of 3.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. First question. Which of the following is not a playable race? Frame, human, exo, awoken, wrong.
Oh, my hands are over here.
Oh,
Fuck.
well, sorry, Marine gets that one.
God
Just your
damn it.
hand.
Frame.
Correct.
I was letting him finish too, and I know you were too. We should have hand, but fucking answer. My hand really went up before his, but it was over.
Yeah, well, you're stupid.
No, my
You
hand
should
was
put it
actually
in
up
front of
first, fucker.
you. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because I couldn't see his hand anyway. So Marine gets the point. 1-0 to the better brother.
Go figure. You're gonna give your point to your BFF.
Okay. I'm about to give you a negative point. You keep talking shit down there, you fucking stupid fucking vegetable. Anyway. God damn. What are the 4 armed enemies called? Ooh, it's a tie. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Rock,
Hold on. I'll do it. I'll do it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay,
Hey,
Tim.
Rock. Okay, can you repeat the question? You said
No! No!
What? I will
Armored-
allow it this one time, but after this, if you don't remember the question, that's on you. What are the 4 armed enemies called?
the 4 armed
Enemies called.
I just raised my hand because I don't quite understand the question. So,
Do you know what they're called, Marine?
did you understand the
Okay.
question? Hold
Do
on,
we have
let
a
me-
timer?
Let me answer.
I'm going to, in 5 seconds, I'm going to start counting down. You're going to be fucking out. What are the 4 armed enemies called?
Okay, so the Cabal, the
2,
Fallen, Vex,
1. What's your
and the
answer?
Hive.
No, he just answered. That's all of them. No. The answer is the Fallen or
Thank
the
you.
Elixni.
Thank you. Fallen is what I was looking for.
They have
Tim, you
4
overthought
arms.
that.
Wait,
You
I
overthought
said
that.
Fallen. I said Fallen.
You said all of
said
the enemies
armed-
that bear
Yeah, it
arms.
was one answer.
You said all of the enemies that bear arms. I know where you were going with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I said 4 armed. I said that
Got
multiple
you.
times.
Okay,
You
so
are
you
right.
understood the question.
Yes.
You understood. Okay, I get. I misunderstood. When you said 4 armed, I thought he meant armed. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck does he mean by 4? Okay. Technically, I should get it. I did say fall,
Doesn't matter.
but I said a lot of other answers too.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
So
I'm hot.
this could be game point. Now I'm not a big Destiny guy, so it might be easy for you two fuckers. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Tim, if he gets this, it's over. He wins.
Okay. Okay.
You have
Hey.
to admit.
Listen, I can give him this. The first time you couldn't see my hand, and the second time.
I was
I
first
get
the
it.
first time.
Wow. Okay, ready. What was the original Destiny referred to as during development?
Oh.
No, I tried looking around. I saw that. What was the
What
original
was the
Destiny
original Destiny referred to
referred to?
as during development?
I feel like I've heard this, right, Danny?
Yeah, we have.
I actually thought I heard you guys talking about it when I first started playing Destiny.
Oh my god.
What was the original Destiny referred to during development?
I can't think of it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna take a guess.
The
Just
guess doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I don't lose points.
Okay, go ahead.
What was the original Destiny? I'm trying to think.
I want to see your
Destiny,
fucking
what could-
hands. I want to
No,
see.
I'm right here. No, I'm looking off in the space. Like my screen is already.
5, 4, 3.
The Traveler's Chosen.
No.
Lazarus.
No. Project Tagger.
No, I never would have guessed
No,
that.
we haven't talked about.
I didn't
that.
know. I thought you guys might have got that one. I didn't know how far. That was probably.
No,
That was a
I
long.
felt like we've talked about that before, but after you said that, I was like, that did not sound. Okay.
Okay. Again, game point 2-0. Tim, you're fucking terrible with this.
Shut up.
Okay. Now, if I had to repeat the question, I will. But if you raise your hand, there's no more. Like you're gonna start getting in 5 seconds. I will say it twice. I will repeat the question twice if you guys don't raise your hand the first time.
Okay.
Each weapon fits into one of 3 inventory slots according to its type. In the original Destiny, which of the following is not a type? Primary, energy, special, heavy. Marine.
Energy.
Wrong. Oh yeah, sorry. Right.
I was just saying that's
Right.
right.
No, I my note was fucked up.
I was just saying it was primary, special,
Special
and
and
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was energy. All right, Tim. You gotta let Marine dance on you for a second. Now, I will give Tim one answer to see if he can get at least a point on this. He doesn't strike out. So, Marine, don't answer unless you know it. Oh man.
I thought these were going to be more lore questions, but
Which of these taken bosses is not located in a lost sector? Vengerfrax, Vargol, Ugroth, Urharik.
What was the first one?
yeah, say this. First one.
Venderaxis. I don't know. Vendraxis.
I would say that one. I would say.
I think
A.
he's prophecy.
Ugroth.
Oh,
Really, that sounded.
Ugroth.
Ugroth sounds like a. Okay, Ugroth sounds like a name of a.
I got these off if you guys would like to look where I got it. Literally blog. I tagged the thing on my notes. blog.lootcrate.com. How well do you know Destiny?
Just when I said I thought the questions were going to be hard, fucking hard asking. Ugroth sounds like the name of a hive enemy. Now that I think
How do
about
you
it.
spell the
That
Ugroth
first
one?
one. That first one didn't sound like a.
How do you
fallen
spell the Ugroth one?
Or a taken one.
Groth. That was all I had though. That just proved Marine is the better fucking Destiny player. And I kept this hidden from them all fucking week. Usually we talk about some things here and there, like what we kind of have planned out. But sometimes we like to surprise one another. And
Oh,
wow, Tim,
Tim,
you
the
fucking
Oracle
suck.
Engine mission. He's one of the big ogres.
Yeah, that sounds like an ogre name, Ugroth.
Wow.
So, I'll concede that he beat me in this. But that doesn't mean he's a better Destiny. McDermott, you have been privy to numerous. How many times
Why
have
don't
I
we
checked
bring up our
into
raid
a
reports?
1v1?
Why don't we bring up our raid and dungeon reports?
How about
Why
how
don't
about
we talk about how many times I've
how many
challenged
times
you on
has-
1v1?
How many times has
I don't
Tim
play
challenged me and
Crucible,
he still
Tim.
doesn't do it?
Neither one of us play Crucible.
I would smoke you, Tim. Stop playing like I want to smoke you.
Alright, log on.
I'm a PvP fucking player.
Log on.
You're a PvE.
Log on.
Yeah, let me use Marine's account so it's equal.
Okay.
Marine, I'll have to come over to your house one episode.
Bet.
We can TikTok it.
That's a bet.
I'll
Me-
play you.
Me putting my nuts on Tim's face in game.
But here's the thing. I've only challenged you a couple times. I've challenged him numerous times, and you
Well, you know what,
still
Tim?
won't do it.
It doesn't matter
Still
because
won't.
at the end of the day, at Brother Shatter, we saw here live.
Live.
Tim got smoked. You got smoked like Dwayne Haskins.
Damn.
Hey,
You had to bring it back.
Hey.
Didn't you?
listen, I'm gonna end on where I started. You went down like the Marshall plane.
Ooh.
Damn.
Anyway, ladies and
Anyway.
gentlemen,
That's it for us today, guys. That's awesome.
thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope we gave you all a good, some good content and all that. Next week we will try and have kinks ironed out.
Sweet.
We're trying to get a little extra with the stream, doing like different graphics and stuff. I want to get music incorporated at the beginning and end, so make sure you guys keep checking out that TikTok. I've been on that shit all week. You guys are lighting it up though, and I appreciate it. I'll have more TikToks coming out every day this week, so keep watching that. You guys already know, smash that fucking like button on YouTube. Make sure you guys are subscribing also. We only have 18 subscribers. We need more.
Let's get that number up.
We got
Please.
a lot of fun content. I feel like today was some pretty good. We had
Yeah.
some good funny stuff. We had some serious talk. This is what we do. We have
Right.
some good fun.
Crabtree,
We also get a little
I
serious.
want to
sometimes.
shout out to Crabtree again for subscribing during our podcast. So shout out to you, shout out to everybody. Paul, Ashley, who was in chat. I'm not sure if Craig ever made it in, but shout out to you guys for being here.
Hey, 100 subscribers. We're gonna do something special for you guys, but we
We're
gotta
trying to
get there first.
You guys see that sub goal at the bottom, down there in the bottom, right beside Tim.
Oh, did you get it on there?
It's on there,
Yeah.
right
It's on
beside
there.
Tim.
We look real
100,
good.
something special.
Hey.
Hey, listen, if you like the fact that our host wore a fucking vegetable costume today, hit that fucking like button.
Please, it cost me
If we-
money for that shit.
if
That was
we-
not
That is
cheap.
uncomfortable too.
Listen, we did what, 20 likes for this?
Yeah.
If we get 40 likes, let's double this.
Somebody else is doing
40 likes, me and Tim pick out Marines this time.
I'll wear it.
40
I'll do it.
likes. 40 likes.
40.
I want to see
40. That's a
10
lot.
comments.
40.
I want to see some shares, and let's get the 40 fucking likes, everybody.
Just wait.
get it.
Hey,
That's
hey,
a
once
wrap.
we get past that, just wait. McDermott's going to be wearing some shit too.
I'll do a whole one shirtless. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, it's going to be worse than that.
Oh yeah.
Well, taking account for the small space I have, but I'm down for anything.
We're done.
Alright. So let's
So,
get to that
thank
100 subscribers, and we will see you guys next week, Friday, 8:30 sharp. Probably not, but
Probably not, but around that time.
Our screen will be
around.
on.
Yeah.